We're live Monday
Let's go.
night.
Let's
Kyle
go.
Corin in the flesh. What's the deal, homie?
Nothing, man. Nothing. Me and Crystal just we ate at Bar Taco. Shout out to that random dude who said, "Hey, Kyle." I said, "Hey, man." He didn't tell me his name though, but shout out to that guy. You know who you are.
Bar Taco is shout out to them because they're in Port Chester, and I thought like that was the only one, but I guess they're like a big ass chain.
I guess they're a chain. Well, yeah, this is DC. I mean, DC,
DC.
And, yeah, and they definitely have one here. I feel like I've seen them elsewhere too. So they're doing their thing.
Yeah, Bar Taco is on point. There's also one that Molly and I went to. It's like called South of the Border or some shit, or On the Border. Mexican spot. They have it in Illinois, and then we saw it in Jersey. And it's funny because one time I think I told this story, but one time for Valentine's Day, we went to like a Mexican spot, and I called and made a reservation, and they were like, yeah, you don't need a reservation for this shit. So we showed up, and we got like Coronas, and they put like this cute little like what's the shit that Mexican people wear? It's like kind of like a poncho, but like,
oh yeah, I don't know what it's called, but I know what you're talking
about, right? It's like a sweatery shit. They put that shit on the bottle, and it was mad cute. Like it had little like arms to it. But yeah, shout out to On the Border, shout out to Bar Taco. I fuck with Mexican food heavy, and that's like one of Molly's favorite shit. Like low key. So Molly's in Switzerland right now.
Oh shit.
She's there for work. She sent me a photo of like she went to some cafe or whatever, and she thought she ordered a grilled cheese. And let me see if I can find the picture. But she sent me a picture of her shit.
It wasn't at all a grilled chease. It was something totally different.
Bro. The shit. Let me see if I can find. I think it's right here. Hold on. Where'd she send that shit? Oh, here we go. That shit has like some meat looking shit on it.
It looks like it's just like cheese that they literally grilled on a grill. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, but it looks like there's like some bologna on there or some shit, like some weary slice of.
Oh, you're talking about the thing that's underneath, right?
Yeah. And so here's my thing. I was in Dominican Republic. Fried chicken, rice. Like they have kind of plantains, which is like fried. It's like French fries type of shit, but like banging. Like all their food is banging. They put like seasoning on it. Then there's some shit like Czech Republic I've been to. She's in Switzerland. Probably Germany. Like they have like brout and all that weary shit. Like they
just eat sausage. They eat like
like straight sausage.
Mm-hmm.
But like comparing like some Mexican food ass shit, some Italian food ass shit to like some Czech Republic shit, it's just like night and day. Like there's no like and yo, I got mad love to people from Greece, but their food is kind of ass cheeks. Like even the gyros aren't even that good, bro.
You may have lost me on that one, dog.
For real? You fuck with the gyro shit?
Yeah, so here's the thing. I'm a fan of Mediterranean food because number one, it's actually really healthy. Number two, if you get good Mediterranean food, it's actually delicious. And the thing that sold me on that is Crystal took me for the first time. I think I've told everybody this, but Crystal took me to this Turkish place. But like, it's like such a good Turkish restaurant that the shit is like almost like ranked, like it's like a Michelin star type shit, right? And so that was my first, time having Turkish food. And I'm going in there, typical American, like, I'm not going to like any of this shit. I don't want to do this, yada, yada. Anyway, Crystal orders for me. I eat that shit. I'm like, yo, this shit is fucking amazing. And then Crystal tells me like, yeah, basically Turkish food and Mediterranean food are like very similar. And like, they cook with similar shit. The taste is kind of similar.
What's
like,
Mediterranean shit though?
Well, Mediterranean is like Greece. Like you said, Greece. Yeah.
Okay.
So I am a fan of that. Now, I will agree with you, though, that in my opinion, I have a hierarchy of food that I think is good and then food that's not as good.
Facts.
But it is so heavily culturally like created that there are people who swear up and down that like, nah, for real, like Indian food is my shit. It's like my number one shit. You know what I'm saying? But me, a typical American, and of course, raised Italian family and shit. I'm all about the Italian food. I'm also all about the Spanish food, the Mexican food, because we were raised in New Rochelle, New York, very diverse environment. There were a lot of Mexicans went to school with us and shit. And like, we've always had access to good ass Mexican food like our whole lives. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So yes, I'm biased, but I would go like Italian food, Mexican food is some of my top shit. Of course, the classic like American food, like burger type shit. Yeah. But I will say the recent thing for me, recent as in like within the past 5 years, the recent thing for me is I actually do fuck with like Turkish food. I fuck with Mediterranean food.
Yeah.
So I actually enjoy that Indian shit.
Food. I will just say, and maybe it's just a me thing, but again, I've swore that I kind of have a goated palate. Like, I feel like I can taste some shit. I feel like I could try some shit, and maybe my palate is very kind of like childish, you know, but I feel like that is almost like a bar that allows me to speak upon like different levels of food type of shit, because my cousin's a chef. He's like a mad good chef out in Denver, like goated. Like, he works at top restaurants and all this shit. And he'll serve like some shit, and like my brother and sister are there, and like he'll be like, these are, you know, bean sprouts from, you know, this farm, and this shit's aged from, and I'm like, yeah, but like, what's good with just like throwing some ribs on the shit and trouncing that shit in some barbecue sauce, you know, like, and then he'll keep it real and be like, yo, you're kind of right. Like, I feel like there's almost a performative like aspect to chefing that has to front like shit is banging when it's not really banging. Like, so like, don't get it twisted. I went to some Greek food. I won't say the restaurant. Shit was banging though, like a little bit, but it was the chicken gyro. So it wasn't like chicken. It was like the cut.
Yeah, I know. Shit. I've had it.
And like, I'm not gonna front. I was like, yo, this shit not that banging. And it was
grilled chicken is hard, bro.
Rice.
I will say grilled chicken is one of the harder things to really do special. Yeah. Like chicken is like, the whole thing about chicken is like, it's just like solid mid-tier, can't go wrong, can't go great.
Yep.
But it requires a very special chef and a very special dish and like way of cooking it to make grilled chicken really blow your fucking mind. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Whereas like a steak is sort of made to blow your fucking mind.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the flavor of a steak is made to make you go like, oh, this one's fucking good. But chicken's just like sort of mid-level.
Well, that's why I can maybe give you Indian food, because a lot of their dishes are like seasoned with some like, you know, like some sauces. It's got like some seasoning on it. They do like, you know, some
that's
shit.
Not for me. I'm not a big Indian food fan, and I've tried it plenty. It's just not my thing.
But I feel like so what is the threshold of making a meal like better? Like, so like Italian, the reason chicken parm is banging is because it's some crispy ass chicken. They fucking put mad cheese on that bitch, and it's a tomato sauce that's just off the chains. There was, again, I feel like I'm shitting on Greek hard, and I apologize to everybody from Greece. But like,
I like the Greek, y'all. I like the Greek food myself.
But what's your go-to? Because like the shit was kind of dry, and they give you that tzatziki sauce that everybody swears by and like fucking loves that shit. But like, not for nothing, I'll take a honey barbecue sauce any day over some white tzatziki sauce.
There's hey, Crystal, what's the name of the Greek place that we like? What's the name of the Greek place we like? Yeah, the Greek place where sometimes you order from. No, not the Turkish place. The Greek place that's a chain that you order from.
I might have to fuck with Turkish if that's
Kava. Yeah. You know Kava. Everybody knows Kava. Thanks, babe. Yeah,
Kava is like the Chipotle of Greek
food. Right? Yeah. So that place is banging. You could get like, I don't even know what again, I like Crystal order for me whenever we go to these places, but like, and she knows what I like, but like, there's like, basically she makes like a Greek burrito for me, and that shit is banging, dog. With the tzatziki sauce, you get the tzatziki sauce, you get like the fluffy ass pita shit. Like, the shit is fluffy as a motherfucker, and I fuck with that heavy. You know what I'm saying? They throw some tomatoes, some olives. I fuck with olives. Like, she knows exactly what to get for me from Kava, and I think Kava's fucking great.
I guess so, but I would just, I mean, like, I'll end on this. If it was Chipotle versus Kava straight up in a fight,
I'm going Chipotle too.
Up. Like, Chipotle's straight fucking them up, like fucking them up.
I agree with that, but also to go back to my earlier point, that's because I've been eating Mexican food my whole life.
Yeah.
So like I'm gonna be more partial to that over Greek food because I'm so used to it. Like it's part of, and that's the thing, man. Like all the fucking anti-immigrant bullshit from this regime. Like, are you kidding me? The Hispanic culture is like so in the fabric of this country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, are you kidding me? You got these like fat ass fucking redneck Trump voters going to Mexican restaurants and ordering like, don't act like, I think it was the I've Had a podcast. They were like, get your ass to the motherfucking Cracker Barrel if you're going to bitch about immigrants. Like, I don't want to see you eating that delicious ass Mexican food. You know?
True. So true. I mean, that's the age. They said that shit about Jelly Roll. They were like, yo, this dude made his whole career on trying to be like a white, rapper, cornrows and all this shit. And then now you're trying to front like that was none of your history. And like you didn't like embrace the whole black culture of cornrows and rap and all this shit. Like, so like, yeah, I mean,
they call that a culture vulture. That's what they call that. Yeah.
But one shit I do remember, we were in Maui. We went to a pancake spot, and I guess in Hawaii, it's like one of the staple foods is like Spam. Like Spam is
what the fuck
is everything out there. Yeah, like that's like you order some shit, all on the menu is like Spam and rice or some shit. And
Spam shit.
Yeah, so like Spam is the shit, right? Or am I bugging?
Spam is a thing.
Yeah, that's like huge in Hawaii. So like that's one shit I won't fuck with. But like there's some shit that like I don't know, like there's just certain, and I think Sagar made this point and he kind of got shit about it or whatever. And like maybe the food is healthier in Europe, but like you can't try and tell me that food is just is better than, and I don't know, it's a tough conversation because in America you go to Texas, some shit, it's going to be dumb unhealthy, it's going to be banging, but it's not going to be the same as if you go to Europe and get a meal and like this.
So
shit.
Wait, what did Sagar argue?
I think his argument was like the food's no good in Europe or some shit like that.
Bro, let me tell you, it's funny for him to say that because he's like a well-traveled guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not like me and Crystal, even we're lefties, but we're American as fuck. Right? Like we have McDonald's at least like once a week, maybe more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like we shop at fucking Walmart, you know, like where American as American can be. And we're the lefties. He's like the right leaning guy. And he's like traveled all over Europe. Like, for him to make that argument is kind of funny to me because he's like cosmopolitan is the word I'm looking for. He's like a very cosmopolitan dude. Yeah. And like low key, he definitely prefers the European food to the American food, and he's just fronting like he doesn't. Whereas me and Crystal prefer the American food to the European food, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. All I'll say is like I've been to Prague's the only kind of European shit I've been to. And I didn't fuck with the food at all. And maybe it was like because I was young. I think I was still in high school, but to me, that like I want to leave the
They're not known for their food. They're not known for their food at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to your point, bro, like the UK is not known at all for their food. Like there are some places that are just not known for their food. Facts. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get like Scotland is not going to be the spot. Ireland is not going to be the spot.
Yep.
Fucking Prague is not going to be the spot. But like, yeah, they're more on the lower tier in terms of like food that, and I think it's sort of universal. People would rate that kind of low. Like, what are you going to get? Haggis? You're going to go to Scotland and get fucking haggis? You're going to get some like weird intestines thing? You can get fish and chips in the fucking UK? You know what I'm saying? So like, that's not the best. But there's good.
Front like that shit is banging fish and chips. It's like, no, I rather have some like fried chicken and chips. And
to be fair, like if the fish and chips is done like right, then it kind of just tastes like chicken fingers. So like I can fuck with it a little bit. Like it's a good like standard like placeholder. If you're an American and you go to the UK, like just give me fish and chips. It's like having chicken fingers. So like that shit works. But yeah, they're not known for their food. It's just not culinary is not their shit. Fact. They got like a long history and shit and a lot of amazing sights to see and whatnot. And the people are great, but like this is not known for their food. Nobody believes that, you know?
Yeah. All right. So getting that out the way, I will say that like I still think Chinese food is goated. I had some banging ass Chinese.
So you go number one? You go number one for Chinese food?
I think I got to put Chinese food number one, man. Just the variety of shit that they offer.
You mean American Chinese food though, right? Like I'm sure Chinese food is a little much for you.
Yeah, like I think like Chinese food like octopus and like all that type of shit. Like, nah,
no,
save that for y'all. Like bats, all that shit. Like, no, keep that. Like,
he said bats.
But like straight American Chinese food, like some chicken and broccoli and brown sauce, some sesame chicken, some boneless ribs. Like that shit is goated for me. Then Italian.
I feel like you get that shit like maybe once a week or once every other week too. Chinese.
I haven't had it in a while, but I got it the other day, and it was just unreal. Like it was like every bite was off the chains. Like it was not like, it's not like, even when I get barbecue sometimes, and like we've been to some banging spots in Texas, like the burn ends is gonna be banging, but like you could still get some pulled pork and it's fatty, and it you have a couple bites and that shit will fuck up your whole meal. And then like you got to choose between like some shit that like you kind of want, but like, you got to get ribs. Ribs are goated, but then you got to get maybe like sausage. You got to get some shit that you don't want, that like you just like have to take because it's like 3 meats or some shit. So like there's nothing, I don't think, in a Chinese food menu that I could select and be upset about. Like anything at the mall Chinese spot.
That's where, bro, that's where they have the best Chinese spots, are at malls. Malls just kill it with their Chinese. And I will say, because this is hilarious to me, but I would say almost every time you've had Chinese food from the year 2010 and onward, when you have the leftovers and you reheat it, you always send me a picture of that shit. Like, it is a guarantee I'm going to get a picture of whatever the Chinese food is that you're having the leftovers of. I'm going to be like, damn, that does look delicious.
I feel like I don't think I took a picture of my last one, but the other day I got a shit and I was going to send it to you guys. And I was just like, I think I was just more like, I got to just dive right into this shit and eat it.
That's like one me. Of those, like, I'm like that. People marvel at how fast I eat. Like, people look at me like, how the fuck did you, like, I'll be eating with Crystal. I'll finish like 3 times as fast as she does. Like,
I think that's like a Northeast thing.
You think so? Yeah, because I've always been like that. I eat so fucking fast, and I don't try to.
I think you're even faster than I do.
I think I do. Yeah, I think I'm like top 5% fast eaters. I just inhale whatever the fuck I have, because usually I don't eat until I'm hungry. I don't eat until I'm hungry. So when I'm hungry, I just fucking inhale it. Like, if you tell me to eat when I'm not that hungry, yeah, then I'll go slower. But like when I'm hungry, I just inhale that shit. Immediately. You know.
I also think for me, I gotta eat that shit quick, or else my body will start to like I won't finish the shit.
Yes.
There's a window where I'm like, I gotta eat this whole burger. If I start having fries, if I have some other shit, I take too much soda before, I'm not gonna finish this shit. So I got this small window right here, devour that burger, then eat all the extra shit. And I kind of gradually, I feel like, learned that like eating technique, because as a kid, I would take forever to eat, never finish my food, and then get shamed by my family, like, yo, blah, 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 why don't you eat your chicken fingers, blah, blah. And it's like, well, because I'm just chilling. I'm trying to just like eat at my speed. But like my body would fill up off of small little bites. And then my brother would just end up eating all my shit.
Bro, it takes like 30 minutes until you feel full. So like, if you just eat whatever you got fast, you could fucking eat it for sure. But if you go slow, eventually it'll catch up to you and you'll be like, I don't want to eat anymore. You know, 100%. So it's actually it's a good trick for people trying to lose weight, is if you eat really slowly, you're going to eat less.
If you eat slowly, you'll eat less.
Yes, because your body catches up to the fact that you're eating and you're full.
Facts.
Whereas if you just eat it fast, your body doesn't like you. I can finish eating a giant meal, but if I eat it fast enough, I can still be like, damn, I could eat dessert. I could eat something else. You know?
That's true. I made a banging ass meatloaf the other day. Oh, I don't have a picture of it, but it looked so mo. It was like, oh, here it is. Like, this shit does not look appetizing, but it was banging as fuck.
Wait, is that with it cooked already?
No, that's not cooked.
Oh, I was gonna say, goddamn dog, how'd you not die from eating that shit?
But I got a banging meatloaf recipe, and the key is just putting mad breadcrumbs in that bitch.
That does sound like a good trick. Crystal was telling me too, like, one of the keys to cooking is like, just add extra butter to whatever the fuck you're having. Like, extra butter, extra salt. Like, that's just a guarantee home run, you know?
I mean, my mom listens to this podcast, and I think Gary does by nature of my mom listening. But like, Gary's a good chef. But the reason he's a good chef, to that point, he'll OD on butter. Like, he uses the I can't believe it's not butter. And just and like his shit tastes phenomenal. But like that's a secret sauce right there. Is just OD on the butter, and it's gonna have mad flavor in that bitch.
It just works, dog. It just works. So anybody who's struggling out there with their cooking, add some extra butter, some extra salt, and then you'll blow people's minds. They'll be like, damn, what's your secret on this? And then you can make something up.
Baste
the meat.
What was the last thing that you made at the crib, like food wise?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't make shit. I don't cook.
But like there had to be something in the house that like you were like, I can't go out, I can't DoorDash. There gotta be some shit in the crib that like,
I mean, so there's this
or some shit.
There's this like protein cereal that I have all the time. So I'll have that. I mean, that's not really making it, but it's like, you're pouring the fucking milk in and shit. I mean, Crystal has made me eggs a bunch, which I appreciate. We also have these eggs that like they're like pre-made egg things that you just pop it in the microwave for 90 seconds. And I live off those shits. They're like,
like the Starbucks like egg bites,
kind of like that. Yeah, like they're like pepper, but like there's peppers in them. There's like spinach with it, and it's the eggs. And I have that like every morning. But in terms of me making shit, I literally I popped like a like a frozen pizza it was a cauliflower pizza. I popped that in the oven the other day because I'm still going pretty good on my my like cut back on the bread and the carbs and shit.
I forgot about that shit, man.
Bro, it's kind of amazing like how easy it is. Like the other day I had cauliflower pasta, just tasted like pasta. Cauliflower pizza just tasted like pizza. Yeah, if you get a good one, like Costco has this cauliflower pizza one where I swear to God they're lying. Like it tastes like bread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Costco doesn't play, bro.
So you could just fucking like anybody who's trying to like lose a little weight or cut back on the carbs and the sugar shit, like that's all you got to do, bro, is just go get the cauliflower pizza, cauliflower pasta, stick to like eating meat a bunch, stick to just like the healthy, like, fruits, vegetables, meats, salads. And like, it's fucking easy. Like, now I feel weird if I go the other way, if I start eating the other way,
Yeah. Shout out to Costco. They do a great job of like having shit that can accommodate like someone on some healthy type of diet type of shit.
And it's tasty. They do good.
Tasty ass shit, and they do a good job. I went during the day the other day, and they had mad sample shit open, like
classic.
But for some reason, and I don't know if it's because you're hungry when you're shopping or whatnot, but like the shit always tastes way more banging when they serve it to you in the shit. Like if you buy it and have it at your house, I feel like it never tastes like the same type of shit.
So true. So true.
With some like beef stew type of shit in a little cup. And like he saw that I was waiting and like he wasn't ready yet, but almost blessed me on some like, I got you, dog. And like put it in the little taster cup, gave it to me. And I was like, yo, this shit is bomb. And for a second I was like, I might buy this shit. And then I was like, I'm never gonna like this shit or eat this shit when I get to the crib. But like same thing. They had like Purdue chicken, but like for some reason the lady put like barbecue sauce on it, dipped the shit, and like that was the thing on the tray. So good.
So good. Yeah, that happened.
And I was thinking like if I put this shit in my oven and put some barbecue sauce on it, I'm gonna be like, this
taste good.
Taste the same.
Exactly. And you know what else I have that same experience with? I was at either Sephora or Ulta or one of them, and I smelled this fragrance, and I was like, damn, this shit is incredible. And then I ordered it online, and the shit smelled nothing like it. Right? When I was at my house, I was like, what the fuck is this? I thought I ordered this shit. So there's like there's shit like that happens from time to time. You're like, this was banging. Then you go back and you're like, it's not that banging.
I don't know what it is. It like the fucking aroma and just being out in the store that makes like, it could be a hunger thing at Costco. Just like,
it could be hungry. That. I feel like that's the primary culprit is like you're starving and like that was like a fucking like you stumbled across some fresh water in the desert. You were just like, oh yes, I need this,
I don't know how it works at Costco too, because apparently I heard the checkout people make good money. But I don't know how
Costco treats their people well, bro. That's why I fuck with Costco is that first of all, they have the hot dog shit that's like $1.50, which is like just so goated that they do that shit. I like
pizza's like $1.50.
Pizza's like $1.50, and like they were known for like paying their people well, whereas Sam's Club is the opposite. Sam's Club, they're fucking pieces of shit. They treat their people like shit. Yeah, because that's part of Walmart, and Walmart treats their people poorly too.
Yeah. And Costco, I don't get it. Like the people who are checking you out, some of the people will just have some regular ass clothes on, and they'll be like, "You ready to check out?" And I'm like, "Oh, you work here?" And then like there'll be another person that has like the vest on and the whole shit. So like, I don't know what their dress code protocol shit is on like what their standards of like what a fucking worker looks like. But yeah, no, they do a good job over there, man. And like I'll always, when I leave, I get excited because I have like 2 cheese pizzas, a pepperoni shit, and get like a soda is like 99 cents, and that shit is like $3. Like I don't
Amazing. It's amazing. You feel like you're like robbing them,
No, those are all good prices, but then randomly their big ass chocolate chip cookies like $5 or some shit, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Like that should be like $1. Like, don't make the fucking cookie, mad expensive.
Yeah, that is kind of funny. I guess they make up with it through their membership dues, where like you got to pay as a member to be there. Like I think that's how they make up for it. But it's just like a little something like that goes such a long way to make people like you.
Yeah,
where they're like, bro, thank you for just making me feel like here's one shit where like you're gonna be good, bro. Like even if times are rough, even if you're pinching pennies, like you can come get a hot dog for $1.50, dog. Like you can't
100%.
you can't fuck this up. You're good. You're fine.
Arizona iced tea should do a collab with Costco, and like that should be the drink of Costco, just because they're
so true,
so goated.
Are they still 99 cents?
Still 99, bro.
You're kidding me.
I think so. Me. Like I think there was talk at one point of them raising this shit just because of like the tariffs and all this shit. But I think they still fucking are defying the times, man.
How the fuck do they do this?
Did you see Costco came out with like a Kirkland Nike sneaker?
Costco came out with, I did not know that. No, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, and it apparently that shit like sold out instantaneously. Like they did like Kirkland is like its own line, and like
they're the Costco brand.
Yeah, and I think like at one point they made sweaters and sweatpants, and it kind of like took off. Mm-hmm. They came out with a Nike like dunk of a Kirkland shoe.
Bro, every time they do some exclusive shit, it immediately sells out. They did this all the time with golf shit. Yep. They came out with a golf ball, shit sold out mad quickly. Yep. Came out with golf club, shit sold out mad quickly.
Yep.
And then people looked into it and they were saying that like it was like tailor-made golf balls that were overrun or something, and they just slapped the Kirkland logo on it. So it was like legitimately good golf balls that they were selling for cheap,
Marketing is like, it's not that complicated. Literally, if anything is just limited edition, it's gonna sell. Like, so Nick's watches this show on YouTube. It's like the Alazana family or some shit. They're dumb annoying. But like the little girl made like a slime or something like that, and they sold it at Target. It was limited edition. So like I looked it up and saw that the Target by me had this shit. So I was like, so I went in there, didn't have it on the shelf, but like it said it had it in stock. So I asked the guy, I was like, hey man, do you mind checking in the back? Like it says you guys have 58 of these shits or some shit. He goes in the back, comes out with the shit, but it's a different shit. And I was like, damn, that's not it. Like this is the one we're looking for. And like, so they scanned the wrong UPC for the shit that they said was the other shit. Long story short, they didn't have it. And then I ended up looking up on eBay, and it was like the shit was going for like $300. I was
like, my God, bro.
Some fucking YouTube slime shit, bro. Like
that's like Mr. Beast when he got into like chalk. He was selling chocolate. He was selling these like lunchable things.
He does
like,
the burgers at the American Dream Mall. I did a thing on his burger. Like he does everything, bro.
How was that shit?
It was pretty good. It wasn't like like it was a regular ass burger, but like I'm sure if he said
Mr. Beast burger.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure if like low key, like if you sold out, which you wouldn't, but if you had a limited edition seltzer flavor,
bro, people
that would be fire.
We did like, you got to ask Lilith the specifics, but I think we probably did 3 or 4 different shirt drives in the past. And so like there are secular talk shirts that like are out there that are out there from like the times we did the shirt drives, and like that shit is limited edition as fuck. If you got yourself a secular talk a piece of merchandise, bro, like that shit is going to appreciate and value like a motherfucker.
OD. I still have the old school one that I feel bad because I told one of the followers that I would send him that shit. And then I was like, as I was going to send this shit, I was like, this shit's an OD original. Like this shit's from 88. Like it's the green one with the
yeah. With the like radio wave shit. Yeah.
I probably should send it to him because he's, I did say I would send that shit to him. But also like that shit, like, is not coming back. Like if anything, if you do a new one, it's going to be a new design, some new shit. But yeah, like anything limited edition, anything kind of like, numbered to 200, those shits go fast, man, regardless of what what you're doing. So like,
it's true. And since influencers are so popular now, yes, if you get an influencer to come out with their own shit, like, and then the big market, like you said, is the kids. Like the kids will
100%.
follow somebody, they'll sell something, and then they have to have it. Like that's all they want is that thing. It's a little different from when me and you were kids. You go to the toy store and you would just see something you like and you'd get it, right? Or like,
well, and also it was like whatever the mainstream commercial was at the time or some shit,
right? Or like
Tickle Me Elmo or some shit.
Or like you watch wrestling and you go, oh, I want the fucking whatever the Hulk Hogan shit or whatever the fuck it is, Yep. So yeah, a little bit of a difference between then and now, but that's right. I mean, that's probably and that. It's a shame because those influencers fucking rob people blind too, It's fucked up.
Totally. And it's a lot of shit that like it's all shitty product too. Like I told Nick, so I was like, the shit that you got is the same slime. It just doesn't have this girl's fucking face on it.
Yep,
and her shit is probably 100 times worse because it's some cheap ass shit that they just slapped her name on. So I was like, you probably have a better slime than whatever the fuck she was selling.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
why is slime so popular? We had that too. Like the kids love that shit too. I don't understand what's so popular about it.
Slime is having a fucking moment right now, bro. I don't know what it is. Like Nick's the other day was playing with some shit and I kind of was like dozing off on the couch. Molly was upstairs taking a nap. And like I woke up because Molly came downstairs and was like, what? There was glue. There was powder. It looked like she was doing mad lines of cocaine. It was like white shit all over the table.
Oh my God.
She had to mix all this shit for slime. And yeah, to your point, it's almost like slime is having a moment right now where it's just unnecessary.
It is also like it's literally tailor-made to annoy the parents, like it's the exact type of toy where it's like, this will fuck your day up.
Yes.
Or like when you like the chewy toys for the dogs that make loud ass noises.
Yes.
Like it's just guaranteed like, hey, here, fuck my day up. Make it so that I don't sleep tonight.
Yes. There's so many of those. Like the one shit that gets me tight is stamps. Every fucking gymnastics class our daughters go to, every fucking shit, they put stamps, like 4 stamps all over the body. And
yeah.
Can we not do the stamps? Like tattoos and then fucking face paint and glitter are 2 things that I'm like, it's just unnecessary. Like you don't have to deal with this shit after.
Yeah, when they gotta bathe and shit like that. It's so true. We're with the place that we stay in DC. Another thing that pisses me off is they'll just switch some shit up on you and then make you download this new app and then go through the process with the new app. And it's like, I had a long fucking day. I'm trying to get into my own place. And you're making me download a new motherfucking app and follow instructions and like go to the front desk and get like the code or some shit. Like you can't just, I'm sorry, but we got to go back to the days of like, oh, is that your place? Here's a key.
Yes.
Here's a key. Don't fucking lose it. And then you're good. Instead of fucking downloading a new app every other week. Like the other day, we couldn't get into our garage shit because they just like, they changed the systems and like you need a new thing to get in. And it's like, you can't just switch the shit and not tell me and make me fucking get out of the car when I'm blocking traffic to go get a new shit. Like, what is this, bro?
That's so true.
Like, people, this country in many ways loves convenience, but also modern society with all of the new technology shit is like tailor-made to be more inconvenient.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like we can't love convenience and walk around in our sweatpants and our pajamas and shit. But on the other hand, you need 70 fucking apps to go to the fucking grocery store. Like
it's
fuck
so
that.
True. It's so fucking true. I have that with when I log into like, I don't know, one of my apps to like, I think it's like clock in for work or some shit. Like I have to then go to another app to get a code to put into the other app. So like the shit has to like match up. And same shit with Google does that shit. When I have to like log into YouTube TV or some shit, it's like go to your Google app and press number 13 that pairs up to your TV screen. It's like, yo, if someone really wants to get into my shit, like give it to them. Like it shouldn't be. And then it's like, what's your favorite food? And I'm like, chicken parm. And I'm like, is there a space in parm that I put? And it's like, what street did you grow up on? I'm like, well, I don't know. Was it when I was a kid or like when I moved? Like, what's your dad's middle name? I'm like, it'll ask me like 3 shits. I'm like, isn't the first shit showing you that I'm me? Why do you need my favorite ice cream flavor too? Like,
bro, you never remember
password.
whenever they ask you, there's a 0% chance you're just gonna remember it on the first try. Like 0%. You know,
they'll dead ass it. I think one of them is like, "What's your favorite ice cream flavor?" And I'm like, "Well, coffee's my favorite ice cream flavor, but maybe I put cookies and cream on that bitch because like I also fuck with cookies and cream." Like I always second guess whatever my first shit was, and then like, yeah, I usually get it right, but the times where it will like ask me my first shit. And then it'll go to the second shit. I'm like, did I get the first shit wrong? Or I got to answer 3 questions to just get into my fucking shit.
Bro, I am tailor-made to crash out. If I hit one motherfucking hurdle, I'm crashing out. Like mentally, I'm just destroyed. If I hit one hurdle with some shit like that, like if I one attempt to get in and it's like, sorry, wrong password or whatever, I'm done. I'm done. I'm like, I can't do this. I just shut down, dog.
The one shit that ChatGPT is good for now is sometimes I'll have issues like creating a password, and the shit that like, I don't know how often you have to like re-up a password, like after 60 days or some shit. It's like, you need to update your password. You ever have to do that? And it's
no,
like,
I've never had some shit where you got updated every month or two.
At my last job, like to get into my laptop, like change your password, and it's like you can't use any of the 3 passwords you used the last time.
Come on,
like,
man, that's so crazy. Who's trying to get into your work shit? Like, what the
fuck, bro? Like, and like, even if they like, if you are,
like, God bless,
God bless, like,
God
you know,
bless,
like,
dog.
Like, there's too much, and then I'll hit with it. Like, I'll get hit with like, I just got hit with a storage full, and I got the 256 on my shit. So I'm looking at apps and I'm deleting shit left and right, like
I
random
had to do
shit.
that too,
like,
man. I hate that shit so much. I've done that so many times.
It makes no sense. I'm like, I got 256 gigabytes. Like, you're telling me I gotta delete shit? Like, that's not a thing.
It's so crazy. By the way, little tip: when you're in a situation like that, all you got to do is go back to like 3 or 4 of your long text conversations. Just delete the whole text conversation. That's it. That should be enough. You know.
But I like also like. I like I can go into messages and type in like,
oh, you like going all the way back? Yeah, then that's a problem.
Like, you know, like, cause like, I like, you know, if Molly's like, hey, do you have this person's phone number? And I'll search like gym teacher or some shit. And then like, it comes up from whatever, 2018 or some shit. Like you don't ever search in your messages for shit like way back in 88?
I do, but I've also had to do like purges from time to time because of the memory shit. And so like, there's just a lot of shit that it's just like, I guess I got to delete this. Like, I'll go through my pictures and there'll be some like meme that I sent to you in like 2015 that I'm like, I guess I got to delete this now. You know what I'm saying?
It's such a bad feel. I'll go through my pictures and I'm like, it's like a video of like Nix when she's like 2 years old. And I'm like,
sorry, Nix.
Kind of got a lot of gigabytes on that shit. Like, it was cute while it lasted. Delete. Like, it makes you delete. And I pay an extra, I think $9.99 a month to get the cloud shit. But like, it's
man,
still fucking full, man.
Yeah, I hate that shit. I hate that shit so much. I try to perpetually sort of delete shit now just to like fucking keep up with it. You know, it's not though. Like, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do it. I just do it. You know.
And it's kind of fucked up because I was just watching CBS Sunday Morning. They had they did a special on Apple and kind of was just, like going through the generations of like, you know, when it started to where we are now. And I'm like, can't we just have some unlimited memory shit? Like, aren't we at a point where it's like, why is there a capacity full? You know, like,
facts.
That shouldn't be a thing.
Facts. That seems like a day one thing they should be working on, you know?
I mean, it should be something where it's like I don't have to decide on if I have to delete photos of my daughter because like my storage is full. Like, that should be against like Apple's policy of like,
they got us OD though. Like, they got us OD because like, I can't, if you think about it, trying to switch off of a like an Apple phone, like there's no chance, bro. There's no chance.
No.
They got us locked in. Oh, dinky.
I fucked up switching from T-Mobile to Verizon was my fucking
Go back.
I should go back, to be honest with you. But like, I don't know how easy it is because they gave us like an extra phone.
You don't even use that bitch.
I don't even use it. It's in the drawer right next to us.
Like,
man.
what's the point? If you don't even use it, what's the point? What is the point? That's funny.
We got like 2 extra phones in this bitch because they fucking sold us on a fucking pipe dream, man. Fuck Apple.
No, that's Verizon. Fuck Verizon is what you're
thinking. Fuck Verizon. Yeah. All right, I got a couple good things I wanted to ask you before we get to some super chats. But first, Shout out daylight savings.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. Let's go. So let me say real quick, everybody was upset because you lose an hour sleeping because you spring the clocks forward, right? But having said that, you also all experienced it where you walk outside now and it's like later in the day and the sun's up and you're going, oh, I sort of fucking like this. So I'm fine with the whole, like, you lost an hour because you're gaining the sun at night. So like, but now here's the thing. Let's just stay at this shit. Let's not move off this shit again.
I agree.
Let's keep it just like this, where the sun is gonna set later, and then even in the dead of winter, yes, the sun's gonna rise later, but still the sun will set like after fucking 5:30 in the winter, which will like make you feel a lot better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. And I don't know if it was just like a coincidence type of shit, but like the daylight savings in New York, at least, paired up with like perfect weather.
Yes, like that.
It was just perfect. It was like daylight savings, and we're hitting you with like some 70 degree weather shit. Like, mad people were posting pictures because like it was like a beautiful sunset. It was like
amazing,
pink, orange, like, you know, like 7 o'clock at night type of shit, and it was beautiful sunset. So like, it lined up perfectly for if someone was making an argument for daylight savings. There was no better argument than the shit happening when it did, because it's been amazing. And like, like, there, to your point, there's no justification or there's no reason why we should go back to the other shit. Like, it all pairs up so perfect right now.
Me and Crystal, like, we hadn't for like so long. We hadn't been like, all right, let's go eat somewhere, let's go do something. Today we both, after we finished work, looked at each other, we're like, let's go for a walk. And 100%. We just fucking walked, dog, because it was 75 degrees here. We were just walking, the sun was shining. It was fucking incredible. Yeah, it was fucking incredible. You know,
I would love to see a survey or a fucking poll of how many people went for a walk between whatever Sunday and right now.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, bro. It's even people like I've seen on Instagram. I've seen random ass couples, people who are fucking separated. They're like, yo, let's go for a walk. Like, because the weather is perfect. I walked to pick up the girls from school, and it was just like my whole mood shifted.
That's the exact point I was going to make. Tell me your mood didn't go, yep.
Just instantaneously. It was like the weather's better. I opened up the shades on the crib. Like, the sun was coming in. It doesn't feel cold. It was just, like, if I'm Trump or any president, like, you should run on that shit, and you'll gotta have a big ass fucking following for that.
So, ready for this? The Senate already passed the bill to keep us permanently on daylight saving time.
Oh, it's like actually maybe happening?
No, so it's not going to happen though, because the House hasn't passed it. But the Senate passed the bill. The House hasn't touched it. But if the House were to pass it, I think Trump would sign it. So like, it would be amazing. But like, now, of course, they're fucking not going to do shit because they got war going on. They got the stock market crashing. But like, we're this close. Like, if the House would just fucking do it, we'd all be so much better off. Like, we're so close to the dream.
It just needs a vote in the House?
It would need a vote in the House, but they're not scheduling it. It's just like it passed the Senate and now it's just sitting in fucking Nowheresville, not going anywhere. But like, it'd be such a fucking game changer, dog. Like, it'd be so amazing.
Like, Trump, if you want us to forget about the Epstein files or some shit, like, just do daylight savings, man. Like, it's kind of crazy because I saw a video of Trump was on SNL, I don't know, maybe 2006 or some shit. And it was actually like a funny skit. Like, he looked personable. Like, he looked like he knew how to interact and like pick up cues on comedy and shit like that.
Did you ever see the Wendy Williams one?
No.
Bro, there's this amazing clip of him. He went on Wendy Williams show, probably in like, I'm going to guess here, but like 2010, 2011, 2012. And he's like giving relationship advice to this woman. And bro, he was made for that shit. He was freaking it.
Oh, really?
He was freaking it. Like, somebody find that clip and send it to Corin, because this shit, or send it to Lilith, and Lilith will send it to me, and I'll send it to Corin. Yeah. But like, this clip is incredible because like, that's what he was made to do. He was made to do some daytime talk show TV ass shit where like, he's giving people advice. He's talking about your man doesn't treat you right. Like, you're too good for him. Like, it's incredible. He was in his element. So everybody always brings that clip up. Like, bro, if somebody just gave him a fucking daytime TV show, we would have never dealt with this shit. You know?
Facts. Yeah, no, I saw the SNL shit and kind of was like, this guy kind of was like, I mean, I watched The Apprentice. I fucked with The Apprentice, but like, he was made for that primetime TV shit. But yeah, no, Trump advice, if you or your fucking, that blonde lady who does all the speaking for you are listening on this podcast, just change the daylight savings shit, and I promise you're gonna get a pass for all your other shit, dog.
It'd be a big deal. It'd be a big deal.
Okay, I got another one for you. I wanted to get your thoughts on because this was kind of going around, but I didn't know if this was true or not. Is this true or not, dog? Like, what's
bro? I think it's true. I think it's true. His eyebrows are getting like bigger and bigger. I don't understand.
It's like, so I saw. I didn't really see too much on it, to be honest with you, but I saw videos of him talking that like didn't look like some AI shit, and it looked like his eyebrows were OD diesel, and I don't know if that's just how they are, and like no one really realized it, but it looks unnecessarily thick and bushy.
But like, so he's always had strong eyebrows, right? But if you look at comparisons from like a few years ago, they're strong, but they're not like bushy like that.
Not
these
like
are
that shit.
These are OD. So like I don't know what's happening, but am I crazy? My eyebrows don't keep growing like the hair on my head. Do yours?
No.
Yeah, like what the fuck is this?
Sometimes I'll go to the barber shop, and I feel like sometimes when you fuck with a certain part of your hair, it'll grow back more. So like,
right.
Like
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Like if you touch something up, it's gonna then lead to it, whatever. So maybe he got his eyebrows like plucked, like he tried to thin them out, and by nature they grew back stronger because like he tried to fuck with them. Like sometimes I'll go to the barbershop and the barber will give me my cut, and then my eyebrows, I guess, are a little like on the thicker side. So sometimes they'll like try to, touch them up or like, make them thinner, or a couple of them will be out of line or whatever. And I'm like, no, just leave them alone. Like, I don't want you to start fucking with them, because then they're going to grow back faster. So maybe he like, try to do that with his eyebrows, because if this is a real photo, those don't look like real eyebrows.
Bro, it's a real photo. It's a real photo. The other thing is, and I've noticed this about him for a while. So like he started growing the facial hair, right? You could kind of see it a little bit in this picture, but not as prominent as it is in other pictures. But look at the area right underneath his nose. There's the area, like the Hitler mustache area, grows thicker than the rest of the hair. So he looks like he's got a little Hitler fucking mustache too.
Yeah, no, that's
you see what I'm saying? Now this picture doesn't really do it justice, but you could see it a little bit. There are pictures where it's like, it is like double as dark as the other facial hair. And it's like, bro, you got to police that. You can't just let that shit sit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I almost feel like, and I don't follow his content, I don't watch his shit, but like, it almost warrants like a response video. Like you got to come out, and say something at this point. Like you can't let that narrative run and not be like, yo, here are my real eyebrows. This was an ad for eyebrow.com or some shit. Like there you have to explain yourself, because that's OD. Like even Anthony Davis like was called like
the unibrow. He fixed that shit, right? Didn't he fix that shit or no?
He fixed it to a point where there's like, I feel like a little separation in his eyebrow. But like you can't go and not acknowledge that shit. Kevin Durant just went through this shit. He got called out because like
ashy. He was ashy, right?
Ashy. So he just recently did like a lotion deal. If Ben Shapiro is smart, you need to do a deal with like, L'Oreal or some shit, like some eyebrow shit,
or manscaping, like manscape shit. Yeah.
And maybe that's what he's doing, but this like took on a whole life of its own, this whole eyebrow shit.
It's funny because if you look at, I'm gonna just type this in right now. Ben Shapiro. Let me go 20.
Because we saw him in person. 15. He was in Nashville with us at Politicon.
Oh, was he? I don't even remember that.
He was there, or maybe he was at the LA one. He was somewhere, and I saw him in person. And like, if I saw that in person, that's something I'd say to you, like, yo, yeah.
Like, what is up?
These eyebrows, like, shit's kind of look OD.
Absolutely. So I just typed in Ben Shapiro 2016, and I'm scrolling through the pictures, and like he has a strong brow. Like it's strong. It's a strong brow. But to your point, it's not like that. Like it's not bushy like that. I don't know. Maybe what happened. Here's another idea. Maybe what happened is maybe he always did police it, and he always did sort of trim them on the regular because his eyebrows grow a lot, right? And then for whatever reason, recently he just hasn't been doing it, and they sort of got a little bit out of control. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it's always been an upkeep thing for him that he personally has had to deal with. Because people be growing hair. People grow hair in some wild ass places, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like it just happens. Some guys have a lot of back hair, a lot of neck hair, a lot of chest hair.
I get hair underneath my like underneath this line right here.
But you got the laser treatment too, though, and that shit sort of helped to get rid of it.
Exactly. I did a lot of treatment, not a lot, but I maybe did at least.
You did like 6 or 7 of those shit.
Yeah, like of the laser shit, which kind of hurt, which minimized it. Like this used to be a lot worse. It used to like be thicker all the way
right
down.
Yeah, and there was a guy who used to have shoulder hair that I saw.
Yeah, that's a thing too. Yep, I think I got that done a couple times because it gets diesel on the sides.
But I'm talking about a guy who was like the hair here was just as thick or thicker compared to like his head. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll go to the hot tub at Lifetime, and there's some people that get into that bitch, and I'm like, maybe keep your shirt on, dude. Like I'm not one to like be like, yo, you got mad. Like, but it looks like some fucking guerrilla warfare shit, bro. It's like you like either go get the shit from 40-year-old virgin where they're pulling the hair off the shit, but like
waxing shit.
There's got to be a level of manscaping where you take your shirt off and just know that like people are gonna be like, God damn, that dude looks like a fucking ape. Like he needs to trim that bit.
Totally agree. And I think it's possible that with Shapiro, he's always had eyebrow hair that grows like the hair on his head, and he always policed it, but he just hasn't been doing it lately. But he looks like a monster now with the eyebrows that thick. Like, what is going on with that shit?
That shit looks bad. And I think if he's smart, he'd get a lot of views on this shit too. Like, come out with a video explaining what the fuck is going on. Whether like if it's fake, then say the shit is fake and show your eyebrows or like whatever. But like, you can't let that go on without making a video, without like explaining yourself, because that shit is OD, and it's that those aren't real eyebrows. Like, there's got to be a reason behind that shit.
Yeah. So I just clicked a video right now, and let me see real quick. It is. Yeah, I mean, I think it's real. It looks like he's policed them since then, but like it's definitely still too bushy. Like, it's not like the strong brow. It's still like bushy over the top shit. So it looks like he finally policed them a little bit, but it's still sort of out of control. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody can do this. You don't have to take my word for it. Anybody type in Ben Shapiro and go watch a recent clip. Like, you can see his shits are a little too prominent, a little too bushy, you know?
Yeah. His shit's real OD. I wanted to get your thoughts because it was I saw that picture and I was like, if something's going on with his eyebrows, and if he doesn't realize that shit, the fact that people are calling it out, like, good for them, because he's got to hear the noise on it to at some point either get them shits fixed or make a video saying like, yo, these are my eyebrows, either fuck with them or fuck off. But like at some point, like you hear the noise, you know what I'm saying? Like when you dyed your hair, like you realize people commented on this shit.
Oh, people still talk about that shit. It's funny to me that the people who are still like, you got to go back. Yeah, like, homie, it's been like what, 3 years now? Like,
this shit like is like it fits you. Like it looks good. If he's doing like, if he's trying a new trend or some shit with like big eyebrows, imagine big eyebrows becomes a thing because he started that shit.
Wait, I'm about to blow your mind real quick if you haven't heard of this before, but did you know it became a trend to comb your eyebrow hair up? Did you know that?
No, that's OD.
I swear to God, it's a thing. I don't know if it's still in fashion, but for a hot minute, for a hot like 3 or 4 years, people were taking like combs and combing their eyebrow hairs up so that it wouldn't look like your shits were like going with the grain of your face. It would just go up. And I hated it. I hated it. You know what it reminded me of? Donald Trump. Donald Trump in the fucking 80s and 90s would fucking have his hair. He just would have like wild ass eyebrows and wouldn't touch them, but the hair would like grow up and shit. And like, everybody was trying to go for the fucking Donald Trump circa 1989 look. Like, what is wrong with people? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, the one thing I don't get is like women will put, it's like real hair on their eyelashes, and like this shit is like super long. And like,
those are the like the fake eyelashes.
Fake eyelashes, but it's real hair on their shit.
But there's like a whole variety in how long they get.
Yeah.
Some of them are okay. Some of them make it look better. And then some, once you cross a certain line, it looks ridiculous or it gets too long, you know?
Well, it's like nails. Like I cut my nails short, but I mean, some people like long nails. And then there's like Guinness Book of World Records of people whose nails like start curling and shit like that. Like,
whoa,
for me, long nails are, I'm not in on long nails. Like my daughters, anytime they have long nails, I'm like, I need to cut those shits. Molly's like, let their nails like rock a little bit. But like, I don't know. I've seen in the Dominican culture, like their toenails are longer than like fucking regular toenails. I feel like.
Really?
I think so. I don't know what the reason behind it is. Maybe they paint their nails or some shit, but like I've always got to keep short nails. But then when I cut my nails, I'll always need to use my fingernails to like open some shit or something. Like it always
and then you're like, fuck, no, yeah, it doesn't work as well. Yeah, totally.
Okay, I got a couple more things for you. I wanted to get your thoughts on. I don't know if you saw this shit, but I wanted to see if you saw this. I saw this and was like, fucking.
Oh yeah. This one threw me for a loop too.
Right. At first, I was like thinking like 5 minutes on what the fuck this was.
Yeah. At first, I was like, "That's a skinny ass neck," and then I realized, like, "Oh no, it's a hand in a fucking pocket."
Okay.
Like,
all right. So you know.
Yeah, but it took me a minute. Like at first, every time, as soon as you show me the picture, my brain immediately goes, "That's a skinny neck." Yeah. But then, since I've already seen that it's a hand in a pocket, it only takes me like maybe 2 or 3 seconds now to see the hand in the pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was the same. Like. It took me a while, and then I think I cheated and went to the comment section to see what the answer was.
Right.
But it's wild how some of these things work out. Like I think there's another one where like in between your elbow crack here can look like an ass crack or something like that. And like there's so like I'm always fascinated on what the next thing is. Like, you know, there's always the dresses that are
the gold dress. Yeah.
Words that sound like 2 different shits. Like
Laurel or Yanny. I remember that one.
And this one kind of caught me off guard too, of like, what the fuck is that? Is that just like a little ass man, like a gooseneck or some shit? And then I read the comment. It was like, yeah, it was just a guy with his hand in the pocket. And I was like, that was the last thing I would have ever thought of.
Yeah, I feel like for me, the first time it took me a while too. Like I looked at it, and maybe it took me like 30 seconds before I realized. But then after that, it was only like, I still see the neck, but then my brain after 2 or 3 seconds goes, okay, the hand in the pocket.
Yeah. I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like you were a bracelet guy a little bit, right? Or no?
I've definitely had bracelets before, for sure. I've never been a gold guy. I'm more of a silver guy than a gold guy. I had like, you know, probably something like this that was around my wrist. Now I have a couple watches that I go back and forth from. One of them is actually a Walmart watch, which has like a blue face on it, and I kind of like that one a lot. It was cheap. It's cheap as hell, but I like it. And then
Walmart watches are fucking bangers.
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice. Are you wearing one right now or no?
No, I don't have one on right now, but I have one. I have a brown shit at the crib.
And then Crystal got me 2 like for like Christmas or birthday over the years. She had gotten me 2 nice watches that I switch on and off. One of them's a Movado, and the other one, I always forget what the other one is. I always blank on it. But anyway, both 2 like really nice watches. So I haven't done bracelets in a while, but I'm not opposed to them. Like I might bring back some bracelet shit at some point, you know?
Yeah, I feel like I was in high school, I was a big. We lived through the whole Livestrong bracelet shit. So I don't know if you ever had a Livestrong bracelet, but I always rocked a Livestrong shit, never knowing the fucking reason. I think just because of the fad. Like I wasn't supporting testicular cancer or anything like that. I just was like wearing the yellow bracelet was the shit. And then they came out with a pink one, and I went and got that. Oh, do you remember these shits? Hold on. Silly bands?
Silly bands. No, I don't remember those. No.
So they were rubber bands that it was like they had all different types of ones. So one would be like a basketball player, but it would be a bracelet, and you would take it off and it would form in the shape of like a guy playing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It had animals.
Oh shit.
It was like the hottest shit for a second. Yeah. They had all different types of silly bands. So like they'd have a guy playing golf, and like it just looked like a rubber band on your wrist, and you take it off and it would form to like a guy in his backswing or something like that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of like apparently the silly band CEO made like fucking millions of dollars off that shit.
Yeah, there's when something like that hits, like the was it the Livestrong bracelet or was it a different one where they pretended like it can like heal your illnesses and shit?
Oh, that was a different one. Yeah, the energy bracelet shits.
Yeah, and Kobe was wearing them. Like there was, and it was all bullshit, but like it took over the world for a hot minute, and then eventually what happened was, I think, because I watched a documentary on it, I think that the like the FDA started like scrutinizing them, and they were like, you can't make these claims that it like cures fucking all cancer and all this sort of
energy
shit
to like perform better in your sport or some shit.
Yeah, and then they were like debunked it completely, and then they had to pull the shits off the market.
You know what the OG one is? You remember the WWJD? What would Jesus do?
No, I don't, remember
those
that.
bracelets?
No.
Oh, these. Oh, I gotta show you. These were like the hottest. I mean,
when we were in high school, or when was it? Before, after?
Middle school.
Middle school? Okay, that's probably why I don't remember.
It was like this one.
What would Jesus do bracelet? That's kind of
funny.
Yeah,
no, everybody had these shits, and it went like, I mean, it was like a kind of like a, I don't know what that material is, but it was literally the WWJD bracelets. And I feel like funny. I even said to Jed at one point, I was like, yo, you should get that shit because it could kind of be like, what would Jed do?
That's funny.
Or Jenna could get that shit and be like, what would Jenna do?
What would Jenna do?
Yeah, Jenna might know about those bracelets.
I bet she does. Yeah. I don't know why I'm blanking on it, but I just don't remember this from middle school days, you know.
But low key, Jesus fucking sells a lot of shit, man.
Oh, I mean, he's the easiest thing to get people to hop on board, dog.
Okay, this is the last thing I wanted to get your thoughts on, because I sent this to you and our friend Bobby, who lives in Atlanta. But the Atlanta Hawks originally came out with Magic City night for the basketball game, and the NBA just canceled that shit, man. So they were doing a Magic City theme night for Atlanta Hawks game, which is like, Magic City is a very famous like kind of strip club down in Atlanta. It's like an establishment that's just been around for a while. They have like wings there that like is just, they're legendary. And they made sweaters for this night that like sold out. Our friend Bobby sent us a screenshot of what tickets looked like in Atlanta, and it was like the most expensive game that they had for a while. So like the buzz and the marketing for this game was like off the chains. It was ridiculous.
So wait, were they trying? So correct me if I'm wrong, but what was going on here? There was a strip club that was like going out of business, and they had tried to save it, or what?
No, they're not going out of business. It's just like a legendary establishment in Atlanta. Like it's just like, it's kind of like a staple for Atlanta. Like this strip club, Magic City, has been there forever. Like it's just just like a world famous strip club for Atlanta. Like, and that's like what people argue that like that's part of the culture in Atlanta, is just strip clubs, like hip hop music, all that shit. So the Hawks embraced that and kind of did, and also dating back to when Lou Williams was on the team, he would say that he would go to Magic City after games because they had these lemon pepper wings that are like super legendary.
Going to the strip club for the wings is funny.
So long story short, they came out with this Magic City night. They made sweaters that were limited edition that like were sold out. The tickets were dumb expensive this game. Luke Cornett was like the only NBA player that came out and basically was saying like the NBA needs to cancel this night because it's degrading to women, this and that. And so the NBA just today came out and said that they were canceling the Magic City night. But I wanted to get your thoughts because the NBA, and I looked this up and it kind of gave me a cheat code, but it was like the NBA does deals with gambling shit, alcohol. So like why are you drawing the line here?
That honestly, that point is the greatest point right there. Like the NBA itself is totally compromised now, and they're like getting people addicted to gambling and all shit like that. So like I was actually leaning in favor of like, well, look, a lot of kids watch the NBA and like you don't want any of that shit getting involved with kids. But if you're gonna allow all the other corrupt shit, this is like more wholesome than that is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I guess I come full circle here and I say you should have let him do it, because like you can't pretend to be like moral paragons now when like obviously the NBA is fucking compromised with all the fucking terrible deals that they do, you know?
Yeah. So like,
and fuck Luke Cornett. I think correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't he do like I think he framed it from his like religious perspective.
Yeah.
Right? Like, isn't he religious? And he was like this is not good because he's religious, and it's like nobody cares about your fucking religion, bro. Fuck out of here.
Yes, 100%. Like Luke Cornett, I was a fan before. He was on the Westchester Knicks, all this shit.
He's actually good though. Like I've seen him in person. He's good. I saw him at the Wizards game when they played the Spurs. He's genuinely good. Like he looked like fucking prime Shaq for a little bit while I was watching him.
Bro, he's playing really well in the Spurs. Like he found the right system that fits his fucking style of play, and he's freaking it. But this shit doesn't involve you, dog. Like
fuck off.
get the fuck out of here. Like there's nothing that like you're saying is valid in like the argument of like why they shouldn't do this night. Like you don't know Atlanta culture. Like strip clubs are a part of like American culture, especially in Atlanta. Like, so like if you're telling me at halftime they're gonna put fucking 20 poles on the court and like bitches are gonna come out there and start like dancing, like twerk, like then it's like, nah, don't do that. But like, if you're just making a hoodie that says Magic City on it and like you're gonna have some lemon pepper wings sold throughout the arena and like,
what's the problem? Fuck Adam Silver, man. Adam Silver's like fucked everything up. Like he somehow manages to fuck everything up. He makes me wish for David Stern to come back even though he's dead, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of shit. But yeah, that got me tight that they canceled it because it was kind of like that's some soft shit. Because
it is soft, especially like you said, because they're so fucking compromised with their gambling deals. And like you said, they got alcohol deals too and shit like that. Jesus Christ.
Alcohol, gambling, all this shit that ruins people's lives. And now it's like strip clubs is some shit that like makes people's lives better. Like people are happy when they go to the strip club.
Isn't it crazy that like they don't even allow advertising for tobacco? Yeah. But you can still do a deal with a fucking alcohol company as the NBA, which fucking markets to kids.
Yeah.
You know, and gambling, which like you said, now that's the new vice that's ruining everybody's life and making everybody go fucking broke.
Yep.
But they can't have fucking Magic City shit. Yeah, fuck out of here.
All right, last thing. Timothy Chalamet said that ballet and opera were kind of like deaded, like he was down on that shit. You agree? Like, are we kind of keeping ballet and operas alive for unnecessary reasons?
I would say I know that opera, I'm with him. I'm just not an opera fan. Yep. But Krista loves ballet from like a dancing perspective, and so I've gone to a couple with her. So for my wife, I would say keep ballet is allowed. We're allowing ballet.
I agree with that. I agree with ballet because I feel like there's also such a market on that shit for young girls and boys who like do ballet as like a youth that it's like you can't shit on that whole category. But then also,
but there's not really like a lot of opera singers in like high schools, you know.
No,
like he's on the opera team. Oh!
There was Billy Archer from New Rochelle, man. Shout out to him.
I remember that guy.
And sang opera.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. I guess I'm wrong. I guess there are some opera singers.
Well, there's one guy who probably I don't even know what the fuck Billy Archer's doing now. Hopefully he listens to the show. All right, let's get into some super chats.
HG Trip, thanks for the $10, man. Pro-war, comfy, and ignorant people are getting on my last nerve. They are fine with other people dying and don't care about anyone but themselves. Even then, this can spiral out of control and fuck us all. It's definitely going to fuck us all, dog, because just wait till you see those gas prices. Those gas prices are only going to get worse, bro. Yeah, and it's only going to get worse. Trump tried to come out today and clean this shit up and was like, we're ending the war, but also we're continuing the war. And he was just like contradicting himself and like, whatever the temporary reprieve was in the markets today, I guarantee you that the shit is going to go up, 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 up. We're looking at recession / maybe depression at some point.
Bro, when they asked him about like the bombing of that all-girls school or something like that, and just it was so obvious that he was just like, we're still, or Hegseth or whatever was like, we're still investigating. It was just like,
you did it. You did it.
What do you think? We're dumb?
Like, yeah, you fucking did it. You fucking assholes. Fuck you.
It's go like to when Kristi Noem couldn't answer the like cheating with the Kyle Lewandowski or whatever.
Corey Lewandowski. Yeah.
Like the fact that you can't say no is our answer there. Like, so come on, man.
And also, like, in no other context can you like kill somebody and then be like, I'm looking into it.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I did. Maybe it's not, but I'm looking into it. It's like, no, get in fucking prison. Fuck you guys, you know?
Yeah. It might have been them. It's like, well, regardless of who it was, like 170 girls died.
Right. Fuck you guys, man. King of the Viltrumite, shout out. Thanks for the $5, man. You know what? Earth is beyond saving. Me and my Viltrumites can hope to save this world. I have no choice. Kyle, conquest is coming for your world. Conquest is already here, bro. And it's the axis of Epstein is trying to start wars with everybody. But shout out to you, man. Appreciate you.
That shit got weary when the girl apparently was like, got money. Like the jail girl got, what is it? $5,000 she put in her bank and like Googled him before he like a minute or 5 minutes before, like the worker who worked at the jail cell.
Oh, yeah. This Epstein shit. That shit was crazy. Yeah.
Is she still out there? Because they should talk to her or some shit.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think she is. Cole, thanks for the $10, man. Jon Stewart is definitely the GOAT on The Daily Show, but do you find yourself watching the other hosts from time to time? Michael Costa, Desi Leitich, and Josh Johnson, etc. So I don't watch the first two, and the last one I don't watch him on the Daily Show, but I've seen his stand-up sometimes, and I like his stand-up. He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I should give the other guys a chance. I'm being unfair to the other two by not giving them a chance. I should do that.
They're good. The Asian guy is good too. I can't think of his name. But he fills in from the show from time to time. Desi's good. The guy Josh, I think his shtick is like a little obnoxious, and Michael Costa like kind of is like this pretentious like vibe a little bit. But
Josh is good. His stand-up is good. He does like a new hour every week because he does
really?
comedy and he just riffs it on, and it's good. It's solid stand-up.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but Jon Stewart is the GOAT.
King of the Viltrumite again. Thanks for the $5. Blue Sky Libs legit think that Plattner is Hitler reincarnated, some Nazi spy. They have levels of delusion that make Alex Jones sound very intelligent. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I'm surprised my my Blue Sky liberals are a little out there when it comes to Plattner. It's a real shame because he's goated.
King of the Viltrumite's got like 3 in a row here.
Kyle, how low will Trump's approval rating be by January 20th, 2029? If he's alive, could he legit be under 20% approval in some polls by then, or is 25 the floor? I would say 25 is the floor. I think 25 is the floor. But I think he's trying to get there. Like, I think he's going to end up there based on the trajectory everything's on now. Oh, my God. So I would say, to answer your question more directly, I would say his average will probably be around like 32, and he'll have a couple like 28, 27s that come out.
29 feels so far away right now, man.
I know it does. Kyle, please stop with the Kamala Glaze. All she would have been as president is the American Keir Starmer. MAGA would be sky high in the polls right now. Yeah, I mean, I agree that MAGA or like just the Republicans would be polling well if Kamala was president, but I also know for sure she would just be so much better than this. Like as I said a million times, we wouldn't be bombing innocent fishermen in the Caribbean. She wouldn't be opening 23 concentration camps. People wouldn't be getting tortured and raped. We wouldn't have this war with Iran. There are some people who think she would have gone to war with Iran. There is 0% chance it would have been this insane, and I don't think she would have gone to war with Iran. I just don't. Like, Democrats are pussies, and sometimes that's good, because that means they're not going to try to do some insane, over-the-top, bold-ass shit like start a giant fucking war in the Middle East. Okay? So, yeah, the reason for the glaze is, like, I imagine what it's like if she was president, and it is just so much better than this that, like, you're like, holy shit. It would, like, I would give anything. I'd amputate my fucking leg to have her in there instead of him right now.
She is tough, though. She's a tough listen, man. Like, some of this shit
I get it, like,
oh.
But, like, now I feel like in moments like this, I feel like I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care that, like, she kind of is grating on with her personality and, like, you kind of cringe when she talks. Like, I don't care. Give me that 10 out of 10 times over this shit, you know?
Facts. Yeah, that's true.
In defense of the genre, thanks for the $5. I'm really scared. MAGA has exposed how capitalism has ruined our education and critical thinking for our citizens, regardless of age. I totally agree. We need demagnification, just like they had denazification in Germany. Like, I seriously mean that now. Like, that something's got to give where, like, you got to re-educate these motherfuckers because you cannot live with these people. It's not possible, you know?
Yeah. Do you think kids are growing up, like, thinking MAGA's good? Or, like,
I think kids... I think Trump has poisoned the minds of, unfortunately, a bunch of kids where they feel like it's good to be cruel, it's good to be an asshole, it's good to be greedy, and like that's going to be a problem. We're going to be dealing with the consequences of that for a long fucking time, you know?
It's true. Yeah, fucking sad.
HG Trip, thanks again, man. Did you guys see Marcus Smart rammed into Bill Maher yesterday? What? Too bad Bill Maher left unharmed. Also, AI downfall is starting. You love to see it.
Wait, not Marcus Smart on the Lakers.
Yeah, when I read Marcus Smart, I thought Marcus Smart is
like
that's only Marcus Smart I know.
Yeah. What do you he ran into Bill Maher yesterday?
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but shout out to you, man. We appreciate you. Maybe
Bill Maher was at a Lakers game and he like ran into him.
I don't know.
That could be true. I mean, that happens a lot where like a celebrity sitting courtside.
Here, I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
Marcus Smart.
But hopefully, I'd like to think Marcus Smart is like, you know.
Oh yeah, no, it says it. Marcus Smart crashes into Bill Maher. That's funny.
He like I feel like low key a lot of athletes do that sometimes. They'll see who's sitting courtside, and like one time I think Anthony Davis did that with Kevin Hart. He like purposely ran into him and like knocked over his drink just to be like kind of funny. But maybe I'd like to think Marcus Smart is progressive and he saw Bill Maher and was like, fuck all the shit he's been saying and doing recently and kind of rammed into him because that would be gangster.
So it says he left early too with an injury.
Oh, Bill Maher?
That's what it says. Like, Smart did well to minimize the collision by contorting his body back toward the court, perhaps to his own. Oh, no. It's Marcus Smart was hurt.
Oh, damn, man. Oh,
yeah, that's crazy. I thought it was Maher. who was hurt. That's crazy.
Yeah, Maher's been tough lately, man. I watched him on Friday.
Don't even get me started. He's supporting the Iran war. Like, I'm done, bro.
Yeah.
And then he did that fucking pathetic new rules where he was like, actually, I don't have Trump derangement syndrome. Here's how many things I agree with you on. And it's like, you disgusting little freak. Why would you do this? This is so humiliating.
I think he loves that Trump is like mentioning his name again because it's good kind of like content for him.
I think that's right. And that's
Do we like Sam Harris? Because I saw a clip of Sam Harris.
No.
Oh, okay.
He's also supporting the Iran war. But I know you're going to say you saw a clip of him shitting on Rogan.
Yeah.
I agree with him when he shits on Rogan. Yes, I agree with him when he shits on Rogan and Maher, but he's for the Iran war, so fuck him.
Damn. Yeah, I saw the clip where he was talking to Maher and basically it was just like, do you regret talking to Trump because like you thought you were gonna do what everybody else was gonna do, but you didn't do that shit? And like, I was like, I kind of fuck with this guy. Like he's pressing him right in his face.
Yeah, he's like low key. He's one of those guys who's like autistic and doesn't know he's autistic, so he'll be like really blunt. And like when he agrees with you, that actually like it's kind of cool. But that he says the same shit when he's like, we should do war with Iran and like that'll be awesome. And it's like, go fuck yourself, man.
Yeah. All right. Cool. That makes me feel better.
Cole, thanks again, man. What's a popular conspiracy theory everyone believes that you two don't? A popular conspiracy theory everyone believes that you two don't.
I don't think there's aliens. I don't believe that shit.
I
don't know if that's popular.
I think aliens exist, but I don't think they've been here. So I don't know if that. I guess kind of the same answer as you because everybody thinks.
No, but I agree. There's something out there.
Yeah, just not. We haven't seen them. Everything that's happened here is like explainable. So yeah, that would be our answer. Shout out to you, bro.
Thanks, Cole.
Wes, thanks for the $5. Where did this country's basic integrity go? Not just with politicians, but with people in general. Honest to God question. I mean, look, I think it's like an amalgamation of everything about American society degraded us to this point. You know, I think that we're way too capitalistic. We're way too individualistic. We don't have enough community in this country. And maybe we fried our brains with the internet and shit like that. I mean, there's like a whole bunch of issues that led to us being like basically demons, and it sucks. But to be fair to us, like we were just talking about with the Iran war, like nobody wants this. It polls at like fucking 34% on average. Like everybody hates this. So we're not as bad as the fucking Epstein class that runs us. They're worse, you know?
I also don't think did we ever have basic integrity?
It's a good question. We probably didn't because, you think back to like the civil rights movement. When that happened, it polled as unpopular. Like Martin Luther King Jr. was unpopular, you know? Yeah. So like to your point, maybe we never had the integrity. You're right.
Yeah. I mean, like you might meet someone who like you think is a good person, but I think overall we're fucking assholes as a country.
True. That's true. Awesomely curious. Thanks for the $5. Hiya, Kyle, with the Nepo baby crash out shoving us into World War III. Do you still think my $5 million wealth cap and 80% military cut? Should we scream? It's growing on me. It's growing on me. Awesomely curious. And the more I find that the more days go by, the more further left I go. So I'm getting there, but we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Awesomely curious.
And shout out to Chicago. Jace Butcher, thanks for the $5. Kyle, how did you soothe yourself after learning Chomsky is gross? I'm still recovering from seeing Messi at the White House. Bro, I mean, look, we're big boys now, right? It's time to rip off the Band-Aid and just move forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I want to say don't have heroes, but that's not possible. Like, everybody looks up to somebody, especially early on in your life. You're going to have, like, idols that you look up to, and that's fine. But, like, as you get older, you realize, like, oh, these are just people. Yep. And sometimes they're very, very flawed people. So, yeah, it is what it is. Just rip off the Band-Aid quickly and keep it moving, brother. That's all we can do.
Were those photos of Stephen Hawking real? Of, like, him?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
Bro.
I know,
like
right?
Two ladies next to him in a bikini, and he's just, like, it's like, that shit was sad. The Messi shit is interesting because I just said this. I might have said this last week on the podcast, and I said it to Molly's dad, George, but I was like, I weirdly don't want USA Baseball to win the World Baseball Classic because I'm such an Aaron Judge fan that he's going to agree to go to the White House and meet with Trump when they win.
Oh.
And it's going to make me not like him as a baseball player, man. And it's like he's on the Yankees. He's going to be there for a lot more years. So if they win and he goes to the White House, because Trump already came to Yankee Stadium last year. He went to the locker room and shook all the players' hands. And like he looked at Judge, he shook his hand, he kind of patted him on the shoulder and was like, "You're a big guy," blah blah. And like Judge was smiling. So like I almost surely say that Judge would agree to go to the White House, but a little piece of me is like, hopefully he declines that shit. Hopefully someone like his PR person's like, don't do it. But that's the one reason why I kind of weirdly don't want USA Baseball to win the World Baseball Classic because I don't want fucking Aaron Judge to go to the White House and fucking piss me off.
Bruh.
But then I also think like, like if I'm on the Knicks, we win the championship. Like Do you turn down going to the White House?
100%. And here, I will bet you if they win the championship, they won't go. I bet you they won't go.
I don't know.
I bet you they won't go. I bet you they won't go. I bet you they won't go. I have no doubt that Jalen has good politics. No doubt he has good politics.
I hope so. Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, they're not going to go. But the NBA, and shout out to the NBA on this point. Like the players in the NBA are way more progressive than the fucking assholes in all the other sports.
Hockey, all that shit.
Hockey, fuck all them motherfuckers. They can't wait to fucking slurp up Trump's ball sweat. Yeah. You know? Like, shout out to the NBA for being the realest of all the fucking sports.
That's what I'm saying. Baseball, they're all going to be in that shit. They're going to be grounding fucking fielding ground balls with Trump in the fucking
100%.
Front. Did you see the UFC card? The shit was straight ass cheeks.
Well, because they follow
UFC.
They had to make it so that like nobody who's going to make a stink, nobody who's going to protest. So they had to like bring out the ones who were like the biggest, sycophants,
Facts. But I don't know UFC, but that card looks straight ass cheeks, man. It's going to be a joke of a fucking event.
Check you later. Thanks for the $10. Hi, Kyle and Corin. Kyle, I have 2 MAGA parents. They will never abandon Trump until he dies. Any advice on how to make the most of those relationships? Yes. Don't talk about politics with them at all. At all. And when they try to engage you on it, don't say shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's unfortunate. Like, politics matters in relationships, right? But there are going to be some relationships you have in your life where there is there's no way around it that, they're in your life, you're in their life. That's the end of it. Like, whether they're your parents or sister or brother or whatever, like, it is what it is, right? And in those scenarios, my advice is don't talk about politics at all. Don't engage at all. Just try to keep it always focused on other shit that there's more lines of agreement and there's more, it's more fruitful. Like, just avoid politics completely like the fucking plague. But it's a shame because so many Trump supporters are just like, they can't shut the fuck up about sucking them off and just being wrong about everything. So I just hope they get the message when you don't engage on that shit,
Yeah. I think I've said this before, but like Jed and I used to go to this CrossFit gym and there was like a couple people there that were like mad cool in the gym, mad cool, always supportive. And then on Facebook, just like the most outlandish Trump shit, like MAGA. And it was like, fuck, man, like, because I like him at the gym, he's a good dude, but he's that type of person. So it's like, how do you draw the line of like not seeing what they said on Facebook and kind of just still being the gym friend of yours,
Bro, somebody should write a book on this, some like psychologist or sociologist or something, because there really is this weird phenomenon where like somebody can actually be interpersonally a really great person and like seem like perfectly caring, perfectly empathetic, et cetera, but then their politics are just monstrous, right? Yeah. And like that's a weird thing. It's a weird thing because having bad policy ideas, you would think that would also translate into like being bad interpersonally, but no, they're actually totally disconnected, Yep.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that is, but that's a weird.
It's very weird. It's very strange.
Dynamic.
Liquidity Tech, thanks for the $5. Hey guys, much love. If y'all can make it to Michigan this summer, a round of golf on me. We have some beautiful courses here. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And off the top of my head, I can't think of Michigan courses, but I know Wisconsin has the I forget what it's called, but like the course from Kohler, the Kohler guy, the guy who makes like the toilets and shit like that.
Yeah, Wisconsin also did they did the US Ryder Cup there.
I think it was at that same place, right? Wasn't that same place?
Might have been. Yeah.
But shout out to you, man, and I'll take a look at what Michigan courses they got. That's
awesome. Not Whistling Straits, is it? That's got
no, I don't think so. I think Whistling Straits is in the Pacific Northwest. I want to say, but maybe I'm wrong.
No, I don't think it's Wisconsin. But I remember when I lived in Illinois, the Ryder Cup was in Wisconsin. I was like, oh, that shit's not that far away from me.
Kohler Golf Course, Wisconsin. Let me see. I'll tell you right now what it is. No, this is Black Wolf Run. That's not what I'm thinking of.
But no, you're right. I think Kohler is out there because.
Straits, you're right. Wisconsin, Whistling Straits.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Wisconsin. Yeah, that's right. So I was thinking of, I forget the name. Sahaley, maybe? Whatever. It doesn't matter. Maybe. But shout out to you, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Jack Rue, thanks for the $5. Who wins in the first annual Kyle and Corin MMA fight? No training or preparation on a random Tuesday. I can't fight my boy. I don't have it in me.
I don't have it in me either, but I've always said Kyle is a beast, man. Like I think he would fuck me up because he's like relentless. I've seen him kind of just go after it, like either on the golf course or like, I'm trying to think what else. Like when he gets driven on something, whether it's like poker or some shit, it's like there's a drive that's like there's a killer aspect in that shit, and it's like. I think, he would fuck me up on the UFC
shit. I could never hurt my boy, man. That'd be crazy.
That's facts. I would never.
I would not be able to sleep. That's crazy. Wembanyama, Stan, thanks for the $20. By the way, I'm with you, bro. I'm a Wembanyama Stan. He's fucking next level, dog. Yep, he's gonna be in GOAT conversations by the time his career is done. My friend is the funniest guy I know. He'll be making 6 figures as a lawyer after graduating in May. He's 23. He's muscular and has tons of friends, but he's single a long time. Advice for my boy. He's also left wing. LOL. Honestly, I'm not the best to ask this question to because I just got lucky in that I ended up getting a baddie ass wife, dog. Like, it's total luck. I had already thought like I'm just gonna be single forever. It is what it is. But then met somebody, fell in love, and it worked out really well. But yeah, I don't really have any advice. I'm not like the pickup artist type. Like I just hope that whatever life situations lead him to cross paths with somebody, he'll make a genuine connection and like. That's what it's all about, finding a genuine connection. You can't force it. You can't go into it thinking this is the one. You got to have a genuine connection, and it's got to blossom.
Yep, 100%. No, I agree with that. There's tons of times where, like, I think guys will go out, and it's like, oh, I'm going to meet a girl tonight, this and that. And it's like, that's not how it's going to happen. Like, when I go out, anytime I've gone out with Kyle, anybody, it's like, I'm just going out because I'm enjoying the company of the people I'm with. Right. And shit just happens naturally like that, like, and it's the same thing with, like, if you're just going to the gym to work out, if you're going to the driving range because you like golf, like there'll be a girl there who's
that's when you meet them.
Yeah, hitting golf balls or some shit. And you're like, oh shit, like you got a nice swing. And it'll just, so maybe he'll be at the fucking courthouse and there's another lawyer doing her shit, freaking it. And he's like, hey, well, like it's just going to happen. If he's a funny dude and he's personable and he's like, just a regular ass dude, he'll meet a girl. He's 23, bro. That's mad.
Yeah, you got plenty of times. You can't be thirsty. To Corin's point, you can't be thirsty.
Exactly.
Like if you're thirsty, people smell that on you. It's like
100%.
It's such a turnoff when somebody's like actively looking for something. Like no, you gotta, like Corin says, have actual interests, and then eventually you will naturally cross paths with somebody who also has interests, and like you'll have a real relationship. You know what I'm saying?
It's so true.
Metalhead Matt, thanks for the $5. Did you see the clip of Hassan criticizing Kat for saying the U.S. should militarily defend Taiwan? I support their independence, but it's not worth World War III. I agree with you, Metalhead Matt. I support their independence, but it's not worth World War III. I really think that the actual official policy of the U.S., strategic ambiguity, is the best possible policy, where like you just sort of leave it up in the air whether or not we defend them. But like, yeah, I mean, I understand the criticism of Kat, but I also understand Kat's position. I just feel like she's gone a little too far by saying like, oh, for sure, we need to militarily defend them. It's like, well, actually, no, it wasn't her position like we should give them weapons for sure, but I don't know if we should militarily defend them. But I saw the whole like kerfuffle around her saying that, but I don't know. I found it kind of weird because like the race is winding to an end, and like I'm pretty sure she's the best candidate, so I don't know if it makes sense to like be dunking on her at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? But the other guy's not horrible. That Daniel Biss guy is not horrible apparently, but I do think Kat is probably better. So
thanks, man. Matt.
In defense of the genre, thanks for the $5. Can you and Crystal please make a syllabus of terms and people relevant to everything going on that we can show to the normies? A syllabus of terms and people relevant to everything going on that we can show to the normies? I don't know what that means, bro. I don't know what that means.
I mean, he does that when he makes a video. It's like if it's someone he fucks with, that's the relevant people.
Yeah, just send my videos. But yeah, I'm not exactly quite sure what you're asking for, but we appreciate you, man.
Thanks in defense.
Jack Thomas, thanks for the $5. Kyle, since Crystal was 20 when you were 13, doesn't that make her the same as Trump? She didn't force me to do sexual things when I was 13. Jacob McCarthy, thank you for the $5. Kyle and Corin, who are your top 3 artists / bands? Mine are Jimi Hendrix, Van Halen, and Chicago. Well, me and Corin have similar interests, but it's probably be different from the people watching this. But I've always been number 1 genre is R&B, number 2 is probably hip hop, number 3 is pop.
Yeah,
and
same.
And I like if
Lil Wayne's got to be in there for me, I think.
For me, like I don't know, I want to answer the question like objectively. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I probably can if I were to go to my my library in my phone and go through all the songs I have downloaded. Like I'd say Chris Brown is probably up there.
Yeah, Chris Brown's definitely in there for me too.
I got a lot of like Donnell Jones in here.
Yep.
He's like 90s fucking R&B. Yep. So for me, it'd probably all be R&B artists would be my top 3, I would say. Genuine. I used to love Genuine back in the day.
Genuine was good.
Yeah. So I would say those 3 probably.
Yeah. I got like Lil Wayne's in there for me. Even like going back, I know he's in prison, but R. Kelly was like one guy that like I fucked with his music heavy back in the day.
He did have amazing music. It's so
like,
bad
that he did all Factory that CD, like that shit was goated. But yeah, Chris Brown, some of those like fucking like Usher's got to be in there.
Usher, oh yeah, Usher. I got a million Usher songs in my phone.
Yeah, some of those goes.
Michelle, thanks for the $5. Trump's white hat at the soldiers returning was to hold up Trump's weak stroke arm. Go watch again and zoom in on Trump. Hat rim is holding up hand. Huh, interesting.
Wait, what are they saying? His hat was holding up his arm?
Well, they're saying he was wearing the hat to hide the stroke arm, I guess. But you saw him wearing that hat at the ceremony thing, and that was a big deal. You can't do that, you know?
Fucking wearing a cheap-ass $50 USA hat.
Yeah, and he's fucking wearing blue, too, when he's supposed to be wearing black for the fucking thing. Yeah, like, everything about it was just like, what are you doing, bro? And then Fox News covered up for him and fucking showed him doing a different ceremony where, like, he didn't have his head covered. Like, it's just so sad. They're just lying for this motherfucker.
Yeah, it's a fucking joke.
In defense of the genre, thanks again. Can you guys tell us, again, how you met your spouses?
I met Molly in college. I saw her at orientation, then I met her at a party, and the rest is history. That shit was like a while ago.
So Crystal DM'd me to come on Rising back in the day, and I went on a bunch of times actually, and then she asked me to join them for like a live show, which was March of 2020. I guess it was
in Brooklyn, right? With that guy.
It was in Brooklyn. I guess it was 2020 because it was right before they shut everything down for COVID, right? So that's got to be 2020. Mm-hmm. So met her in person March of 2020. And then after that, we just sort of stayed in contact like every day, and it spiraled out of control, and one thing led to another, and here we are.
Yeah. Shout out to Crystal too, man. Molly's jiu-jitsu coach or professor, Omar, was like, he was like, I followed Crystal. He's like a Dominican dude. Like, I didn't think he knew anything about politics, but he was like, shout out to Crystal. He's like, soccer, not so much.
Sagar's trying to make up for it, to be fair. He's trying to get back on the right page now. You know, I don't know if you saw, he literally apologized for all the Trump shit. So.
Oh, really?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Good, man. Anyone fucking still defending him is just fucking dumb at this point.
I know, totally. Metalhead Matt, thanks again, man, for the $5. I'm thrilled Talarico won. Blexus could actually happen this year. Next up, Platner. By the way, who do you prefer to win Texas 18, Al Green or Christian Menifee? Well, you guys know I'm partial to Al Green just because he's the GOAT. He always does some based-ass shit whenever the State of the Union rolls around, and he like protests Trump and stands up to his face. He was one of the first people to propose impeachment for Trump. So I'm an OG Al Green fan. But I'm sure this guy, Christian Menifee, is good, too. I just have to look into him a little further.
I see Al Green. I'm thinking the guy who sings Let's Stay Together.
Oh, he might actually be that guy. No, he's not. But, like, he's an old-ass black dude. Like, he's
really?
But also, to your point, I actually think Blexus could happen, too. I actually think we could have a blue Texas. So we shall see. We shall see. Action of Jackson. Thank you for the $5. Malcolm Nance and Colonel McGregor talked a lot about our war losses and the resource wars. You think Iran is going to destroy all the desalination plants in the Gulf? I mean, if they keep going on track the way they're going to leave Iran no choice but to do that. And that's like catastrophe, because then it's like the Middle East has to empty out because nobody can fucking live there because they don't have enough water. So, yeah, it's a 5-alarm fire, man. All the fucking, like the thing Israel did where they bombed all of the refineries, like that is literally going to make it so hundreds of thousands of people die young because they got poisoned by the fucking oil acid rain that dropped on their heads that was toxic, right? So, bro, it's fucking crazy. Trump and Netanyahu are out of their motherfucking minds. But, yeah, I mean, I think eventually they could bomb the desalination plant, so look out. We've already had one attack that was Iranian, and then they retaliated and hit one in... Where was it? Bahrain? I think it was Bahrain, but I don't remember exactly. But yeah, like it could spiral out of control even worse. So everybody's got to be careful.
Thanks, Action.
Jaden Williams, thanks for the $10. Question for both of y'all. If y'all seen one of your local subs getting jumped 2 versus 1, are you jumping in? They're both average height and weight. One of my loyal subs. Yeah. So in this scenario, do I like know the person is a fan, and do I know that they like did nothing wrong? Because then yes. You know what I'm saying? Like if I see Corin getting jumped, I'm going to jump in to help him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that. So, like, but I mean, if it's someone,
but if I don't know the person, like I don't know the person, then of course I'm not going to jump in. So it would depend, right? Yeah. It would depend. You know what I'm saying? Like the specifics matter.
Yeah, facts.
But shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you. Ryan Beeler, thanks for the $5. Kyle, you got to start taking notes from Michael Tracy since you seem to be getting infected the partisan blue anon virus, and he's still not. Michael Tracy is running around defending Jeffrey Epstein, so I will be taking no cues from him. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
feel like that guy Michael Tracy has fallen off, right? Didn't he used to be like kind of
Yeah,
like,
he's been running around defending Jeffrey Epstein, saying like it's all a hoax, it's all like not real, and like I don't even think he thinks he was human trafficking. I think
how does
he thinks
take that stance? How is that even a stance from anybody who speaks?
Terminal contrarian, bro. Just terminal contrarian. You know,
that's wild.
You guys zig, I'm gonna zag. That's my sense of it. Fads, thanks for the $10. Kyle, thoughts on Professor Zhang? His BP interview went crazy viral. Corin, last celeb you got a photo with. While he looks for that answer, I'll answer what you asked me. Professor Zhang is kind of crazy. Some of his analysis is accurate, but a lot of the stuff is kind of crazy. I just learned today that he's a Holocaust denier, so sort of fuck him. But Crystal said the same thing to me, though. Like, they were interviewing him for Breaking Points, and like the whole interview, like he's saying things that are perfectly reasonable, perfectly backed up by evidence, and then at the end he drops a bomb on everybody and is like, and that's why the Illuminati runs the world, and so do like the fucking Frankens and the Kahanists and this and that. And they were like, okay, and then the interview wrapped up. But like, it's funny because like 8 out of 10 things he says will be like kind of spot on and backed by evidence. And then like the last 2 out of 10 things he says will just like steer the car right into a ditch and make you go, oh, this guy's also kind of out of his fucking mind. So that's my read on that guy.
And for my last, to be honest, I haven't had one in a while. The most recent celebrity I did see was Pete Davidson when I was coming through Global Entry, coming back from DR. He was also coming from overseas. He had a mask on and a hoodie, but I didn't get a picture with him. But he was like right in front of me. Outside of that, I can't think of who the last celebrity I had a selfie with. It's been a while, man. I've kind of fallen off. But yeah, Pete Davidson was the last I saw in person. I just didn't take a picture with him. But Molly's doing a jiu-jitsu competition in 2 weeks, and apparently she said Mario Lopez is going to be in the competition. So maybe I got a picture with AC Slater. Would be kind of gangster. He does like jiu-jitsu and wrestling. He's a fucking badass, bro.
But I have a feeling he might be an asshole. So you'll give us the story if he is. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of vibe with that flow too. It's weird because there's a kid from Shameless who's pretty popular, the one with the red hair or whatever, who does jiu-jitsu. And he was at a jiu-jitsu tournament. Molly saw him and he was mad cool. He took a picture with everybody.
That's what's up.
But I'd like to hope that jiu-jitsu is like a humbling sport, that Mario Lopez would be cool.
That he might be cool. Yeah.
But to your point, he seems like he might be on some next level shit where like he's come up in the system through Saved by the Bell and like is on Entertainment Tonight and all this shit that like
sort of legendary. The fact that he was on Saved by the Bell is sort of legendary. Yeah. Like, how the fuck is he still? How old is he, by the way? He's going to be at this tournament. I'm curious, how old is he?
I think he's 50 something, but he looks good for his age. He's definitely 52. Gotten some work done.
He's 52. Yeah, he's 52.
But he's a badass, man. Like he had this Instagram video with this guy who does like wrestling, and it's like if I could take you down, you get $1,000, or if you could take me down, you get $1,000. And Mario Lopez like almost got the guy down. It was like really hard.
Wow. Adam King, thanks for the $5. Kyle, thoughts on Texas results? Did y'all see Messi's embarrassing White House visit? My goat since I was 8. Can't believe he let his global fan base down by going. I totally agree with you on Messi. That shit was really fucking sad. I also saw like him and the team sort of tepidly clapping as Trump was talking about the Iran war. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, should have never went in the first place. I totally agree on that shit. My thoughts on the Texas results. Look, I always said the whole time, I was like, whoever wins, I'm 100% back them. Running against the Republicans, Tallarico ended up winning. I'm backing him against the Republicans. I got to be honest, on election day, I was split literally 50-50. And it all came down to Tallarico on policy was actually better, and he was calling out the billionaires like crazy. And so for that reason, I leaned Tallarico. But then I also leaned Crockett because Crockett is such a fighter, and she's very authentic, and she fucking hates Republicans, and she triggers the shit out of them. So that made me want her, right? So I was sort of exactly split 50-50. But now I think he's got a good chance of winning the race. I mean, I think it's a great year for Democrats, obviously, and I feel like it's a coin flip that he could actually turn Texas blue. So shout out to him, and let's hope he does that.
And also, did anybody think Messi was going to like take a stand? Like, it's like, I didn't even know that they were going to go to the White House, but like, who thought Messi would be like, I'm not going to meet Trump?
It's not hard to not go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not hard to just be like, I'm not, like, I'll pass. That's not hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And yes, but also like, all right, say you do go, you don't gotta like kiss his ass and like laugh at all his jokes and all this. It's not like he's a fucking comedian. Yeah. And like these dudes are up there like cracking up, like and literally like foaming at the mouth at everything the guy says. It's like, all right, if you're gonna go, okay, whatever. Like, I'll still fuck you, but stand in the back on some like, yo, I'm here because like my whole team is here.
I gotta be
like, yeah, like be tight. Like, don't be like,
yeah,
kissing dude's ass, sucking him off because like you think he's the man. Like, it's like everybody that goes is literally drooling when he speaks, and it's like, yo, he's not even saying funny shit. Like, he's kind of corny.
Well, that's why shout out to, there were like a couple people on the USA men's hockey team that were like, the entire women's team, I think, said they're not going. Shout out to them.
Yeah. They're
but then there were like
Flavor Flav shit.
There were like a couple on the men's team that didn't go. And I think one of them was the dude who recorded Kash Patel partying like a fucking idiot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he recorded that and leaked it, and it made Kash Patel look like the fucking jackass that he is. And I think that guy was like, I'm not fucking going to the White House. Fuck these guys. So shout out to that guy. I respect that guy. All the others fucking suck my dick from the back.
And like their excuse was like, you know, I'd been away from my team for a while, so I wanted to get back and just really focus on, like, it was some shit that it was like, yeah, you probably could have went to the White House, but I fuck with your excuse because it just literally makes no sense why you didn't go.
Totally. Sammy, thanks for the $5. What do you think about Discord doing an ID verification and facial scan? They had persona verifying for them, which is Teal funded. They delayed it. Well, I'm happy they fucking delayed it. That's great that they delayed it. But yeah, I heard about this, you know, the other week, and I was disturbed by it because I know that, for example, there's like a thriving secular talk Discord that, like, you know, you guys have like a community over there, and like it's actually like, you know, psychos are not in. It's all people who actually like the show. It's all people who, like, you know, talk with each other and are forming relationships. And like that fucking breaks my heart if they take away like the few areas that are still like pure and community building that people have. And my understanding is that Discord is exactly like that. Like, it's a genuine community building type thing. So shout out to the Secular Talk Discord, and I really hope that this shit is delayed permanently, because it's so fucked up to just be like, we're just going to blow up everybody's spot and fucking make them hand up over all this information that can be sent to motherfucking Peter Thiel. That's so crazy.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, you think one, it's just an invasion of privacy that like people would have to send in their ID?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think they hide behind like, oh, we don't want any kids using it or whatever. It's like, fuck you. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. It's a whole bunch of bullshit.
This is how they make it so like you need to send in your driver's license to jack off in a bunch of states. Like, how about you fuck off? How about you shut the fuck up and fuck off and let people?
Where's the old school? Right? Just fucking like, are you 18?
Click
yes or no.
Yeah, right. That's the old school shit.
Let's go back to that shit, man. Like, don't make me send in a picture of my fucking ID. That's OD.
Nathan, shout out, man. Thanks for the $10. Good day, boys. Kyle, would you write a book outlining your political philosophy and journey, starting YouTube and Justice Dems? It'd be an interesting read. Corin, plans for the channel in 2026. To answer your question, yeah, I'm sure at some point, you know, I'll get a spark of inspiration wanting to do something like that. I wouldn't rule that out.
And the plans for the channel, I really want to focus on trying to cut up clips from this shit and put it out. I think that would like be,
bro, they might have AI that could do that too. Like, you might just be able to submit that bitch to a program and it just spits it right back at you. You know,
that's what I'm thinking. I also saw that, like, so I record this on StreamYard. Apparently, like, they only cut up clips on videos that are less than 3 hours, and sometimes we go more than 3 hours. I never actually put it in to see if it works or not, but I want to start putting clips out from this shit, because it's like we record for 3.5 hours or some shit, so it's easy to kind of just put up little segments that we talk about. But again, to Kyle's age-old point, like, I got to just do this shit, so I don't want to make any promises because I'm fucking lazy, and Molly tells me that shit, and I got to just stop being fucking lazy.
Yeah, but you're also doing other jobs too. Like, you're not just like doing this podcast and sitting around the rest of the week. Like, you're getting jobs, you know?
Facts.
Snout Eater, Kyle, it's been well over a month since you said you cover Sasha Riley case. He may literally be the reason Trump wears diapers. Don't dismiss. I will not dismiss. I promise you all. It's just been so hard because every day Trump's like, hey, started a new war and ruining the world. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I got to cover this. But I promise you, there will be the Sasha Riley breakdown will fucking happen.
He probably does wear diapers, right? He's got to wear some shit. Like, he definitely sharts himself at some point.
I'm convinced. I'm convinced by the theories. Bro, I covered this like 2 years ago. I was covering how he shits himself.
Yeah.
It's for real. Like, it's real shit.
Oh, I know. No, I believe it.
There's too many people saying it over too many years for it to be fake. You know what I'm saying?
100%. I believe that shit.
C Money, thanks for the $10. Hey guys, big fan of the show. Kyle, do you have any fragrance recommendations for girls? I like anything vanilla scented. Yeah, Crystal loves vanilla too.
I fuck with vanilla hard body karate too.
I'm gonna tell you right now. For all the ladies out there, listen closely.
Like
There's a company
behind this shit.
There's a company called Clean Reserve.
Uh-huh.
I recommend literally like 80 or 90% of their fragrances are fucking amazing. Crystal, we got like one for Crystal. Then what they do is they'll send it in the mail and then they'll give you like a whole bunch of like little ones to test out. Mm-hmm. Every single one of them bitches we smell, we were like, oh, buy that one too. Oh, buy that one too. Oh, buy that one too. So now Crystal's got a little fucking fragrance collection like I do now. You know what I'm saying? So Clean Reserve, y'all. You will not be disappointed. For the ladies out there, I can tell you right now. Hold on, scroll back up because I'll let me read the ones they got on the front page there. All right, so we got whip cherry. She has that one banging. Sparkling sugar. She has that one banging. What's that one say? Warm cotton. I don't know if she has that one. What's that one say after that? Rain. She doesn't have that one. I don't think.
Radiant nectar.
She doesn't have that one.
Rain limited edition. Cell Santal. Suede Ode. This shit, and it's affordable too, which is nice.
There's so many more of these that that she had. There's so many other ones too. Like I didn't realize there were this many. But sparkling sugar for sure, whipped cherry for sure. Buy those.
Caramel swirl.
I'm not sure if she has that one, but that sounds amazing. Sparkling sugar is phenomenal. Definitely get that one. Whipped cherry is phenomenal too. Definitely get that one.
Ooh. I like they're just like simple, like kind of just like
Clean Reserve, bro. So Crystal's got a whole bunch of these shits, and they're phenomenal. So there you go. They're fragrances for women right there.
You heard it.
Metalhead Matt, thanks again, man. Do you prefer that Iran is an autocratic Shia theocracy or a secular democracy and constitutional monarchy with Pahlavi? I choose the second. My answer is whatever we get by us not intervening is what I would prefer they would be. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, I want them to be a democracy, but if that requires any aggression on our part, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, they're not even trying to make them a democracy. But yeah, like, ideally, they would be able to us not fuck with them, not start a war against them, and then they can do like the Iranian Revolutionary Guard over the years loses control, and the elected officials have more power than the Iranian Iranian Revolutionary Guard, right? And actually, that's what happened with Ahmadinejad, who's like, he was conservative, but like he asserted the role of president very aggressively in Iran, and that made it so the president had more power than they did previously. So like, you just need that to happen over a more extended period of time, and then that would have been better reform. But yeah, it's an interesting thought experiment for sure.
Thanks, Matt.
Chase's Nightmares, thanks for the $5. How do you feel about the Savannah Guthrie's mom being kidnapped? It's been a month since she's been gone. Corin, you should post sports content. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, is she still alive, you think? She's probably dead by now, right?
I feel like she's definitely dead right now. But that whole fucking shit is wild. Like, it had me thinking the other day of like, they kidnapped her and like, yeah, they asked for like a ransom shit maybe once or twice, but it's like what are they doing with her at this point? It's almost like drop her back off. What was the reason of kidnapping her if there's no like real like ask or no real like, you know, it's almost like we want NBC abolished. Like there's no real reason why they fucking kidnapped her. Like if it was just for $50,000 or you originally asked for, it's like, all right, just pay the money and get her back. But it's at this point, it's like, what was the reason behind this shit? Like,
it's all so weird. It's all so fucking weird. I just don't understand any of it, you know?
I don't understand. Yeah, it's mad confusing. And that's what like got me kind of confused, was just like, it's almost like it was like a botched robbery, they said maybe. And like, they just happened to take her because like they were trying to rob the crib and like they fucked up or some shit. But like, again, what was the reason behind it? Like, there's got to be a reason. You got to be like an ask or some shit. Like the daughter, you know, did some shit. I don't know. Like the whole shit is fucked up. It's so weird. And at some point, like, don't they like give up on a case after a certain while, where it's just like, we can't.
Well, there's a thing called the statute of limitations, but this is not, that's not going to happen with this one. I don't think they know what the fuck's going on, you know?
Yeah. You know what I just looked up recently? I randomly was searching Google. Do you, you remember the like Malaysian airline shit?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That shit was mad random too. Like it kind of just went off the radar and they never found the plane.
Mm-hmm. That shit definitely crashed.
But like, you would think they would find the plane or some shit. Like,
world's a big place, dog. That shit could be in the ocean easy, you know?
Yeah, I guess so. I think I saw recently that like they called off the search for a while, but just recently they like put the search back on and they're trying to like find that shit. But it's like that shit is scary to me.
Pentaxenstein, shout out to my boy. Thanks for the $20, man. Kyle on fire. Bill Maher vomiting Israeli propaganda. It brought us the religious documentary PETA, Humans Are Animals That Will Now Suffer Cancer from Black Rain. The Iranian school kid's final pick broke me. Thanks and love you, man. Yeah, I agree. Corin, I don't know if you saw that picture, that little Iranian kid.
No.
The one last, oh my God. It was the last picture before he was killed. Oh. And like, he's just the cutest, like little chubby kid wearing these glasses, holding like a thermos and like waving goodbye to his mom. And they killed him. And it just fucking broke my heart looking at that shit, man.
Oh, that's so sad. I mean, like, imagine flip that shit around of like an American school or some shit.
I know, exactly.
It's like, why is it any different?
It's not.
In their case, you know?
It's not. And it's so gross to me that so many of these fucks think there is a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Like that shit is so fucked up. And that's why it's like, even hearing about that school, like 170 girls or some shit, it's like, those are real people. Like, that's not like some fake ass shit. But yeah, Bill Maher's a fucking punk ass bitch, man. I listened to his shit on Friday and was like, this dude is lost. And he does this shit now when he does his monologue. He'll like touch his bottom suit button, and it's like, it looks like he's like fingering his like dick. It's so weird, bro. Yo, thanks,
shout out to you, Pentaxis team. Appreciate you, man. Seth White, thanks for the $5. Do you think the supporters of the Iranian regime and the MAGA regime are two sides of the same coin? I think there was probably a time where you could say that, but in this moment, I feel like there's been a rally around the flag effect that supports the Iranian regime. So like regular people are now supporting them because they're being bombed by the West. And so as of now, I'd say no, but there was probably a time where that was true because you could say they're both religious right-wing movements. So shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you. Wes Nelson, thanks for the $5. Since Rogan had an expert, Mike Benz, to discuss the Epstein files, who was he going to have on to talk Iran? John Bolton, John Fetterman, Ben Shapiro? Bro, do not give him any ideas because in all seriousness, I could totally see him having some warmongering asshole. He'll probably have on that fucking CIA guy. The CIA guy who will be like, well, Trump had to do it because of this reason and that reason and this reason. So yeah, don't give him any ideas. And now anytime somebody says Mike Benz, I think of how many times did he say in that podcast, girls juice deals? He was talking about Epstein and he's like, well, yeah, I mean, they had girls because girls juice deals. Like, do you hear yourself? Yeah, do you hear yourself talking girls juice deals? Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up. Never say that again, you prick.
I'm surprised Rogan hasn't had on, what's this dude's name? The guy from Fox News, who's the military guy.
The military guy from Fox News?
Yeah, our Secretary of, is it Secretary?
Pete Hegseth. Pete Hegseth.
I feel like he'll be on Rogan soon.
If Rogan has him on, oh my God, he's so cooked. Like, he's so done if he has that guy on.
I feel like they would fucking connect over some fucking macho
over some dumb bullshit. Yeah. Paul Sucks, thanks for the $5. Kyle, I noticed you didn't tweet the night when Jasmine Crockett lost. Were you crying and using an Israeli flag as tissues? I wasn't, but I respect the ball busting. Appreciate you, bro. Denji, thanks for the $5. If Zoran could run for president, would he be your number one pick, even above Jon Stewart? Also, can you rank these hosts, Stewart, Kimmel, Fallon, Colbert? Okay, so to answer your question, yes, I think I'd pick Jon Stewart. I think I would pick Zoran over Jon Stewart. I do. And then to rate them, I'm going Jon Stewart number one. Then I'm going Kimmel, then Colbert, then Fallon.
I like that. Yeah, I think that works. I'd agree with that too. Did you see they try to fucking bomb Zoran's shit, man?
I saw that. Yeah, coming at our boy, man. Our boy's freaking it, and they're trying to take him down.
The dude like threw it at the cops' feet too. It was weird, man. Like they were protesting. It's a fucking scary world.
Totally. In defense of the genre, thanks for the $5. Corin is right about the tzatziki.
Oh, the tzatziki sauce.
Tzatziki sauce.
Yeah, man. I feel you, bro. It's like
I like it. I think it's good, man.
I don't know. Like it's too. There's no flavor to that bitch for me. It's just like here's this white sauce that everybody swears by, but it's like no. I'd rather put some honey barbecue sauce on this bitch. But Greek people don't come at me.
Metalhead Matt, shout out, man. In my opinion, Reza Pahlavi can't be compared to Alawi and Chalabi. He has more institutional authority. His father ruled and is the number one Oppo leader in Iran. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if you saw my segment, but like he's been going around saying like I'm doing the transition, the Iranian government transition, and it's like that's just a lie. He's not. So like he doesn't have any authority, and I think he's almost identical to Chalabi in that he like convinced Western elites that like, oh, I can run this country and they'll accept me, and like they haven't accepted you at all, bro. And so Yeah, I think, but to be fair, though, Trump has been like, no, he doesn't have the support. So, like, Trump's even acknowledging he doesn't have the support. But, yeah, it's just, I don't think it's going to work. It's just not going to work. And that's why he's running around lying and saying he's working on the transition when he's not.
Crazy you even know Chalabi. I think Chalabi and I think of the Chobani yogurt.
Blue-green power. Thanks for the $10. Hello, Kyle. I saw your Professor Zhang video. I agree the U.S. starting the Epstein war in Iran was stupid, but Zhang seems like a grifter. His credibility is questionable, and he isn't a real professor. Well, yeah, as I said earlier, if you were watching, I learned today that he's actually a Holocaust denier, so fuck that guy.
Oh, damn. Who's this guy? A professor?
Professor Zhang. He kind of went viral lately because he's got these. He does these like lessons where he has like this blackboard and he writes stuff down. And to be fair, like 7 out of the 10 things he says, or 8 out of the 10 things he says, will be like pretty straightforward and correct. But then he'll just drop a bomb on you and say some wild ass shit. Like when Crystal interviewed him at the end of it, he was like, "And the Illuminati runs the world," and they were just like, "What the fuck?" And they were like, "All right, thanks for joining us." And so like, yeah, you got to be careful because some of the shit he says is just fucking crazy
shit.
Paper Remix, thanks for the $10. Another Corin W. Corin predicted Talarico would win Texas. Corin is on a prediction streak. Shout out Corin, man. We're gonna have Corin predicting all sorts of shit in the midterms, bro.
Yeah, just wild ass shit. I don't know. I think I just went off of his name. Sounded better. It reminded me of like Mike Tirico. But happy he won. I think people fuck with him.
Ghislaine Maxwell, thank you for the $5. Tally ho, boys. I'm watching you from my mansion. I mean prison. Can you take it easy on my man Jeffrey E? I love him so much and miss him every day. Oh,
thanks for the support, Ghislaine.
That's fucking hilarious. QC man, thanks for the $5. Do you think there's more to Representative Gonzalez's story, or do you buy that his mistress burned herself alive? Think he had anything to do with it? I don't know, man. It's a good question. I have no idea, but the story goes that he was pressuring her for like nude pictures and shit like that, and pressuring her into an affair, and then she like,
oh, this was the lady who
burning herself alive.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I mean, I think your question is legitimate, and I think investigators should probably be looking into it because it certainly is suspicious and worthy of an investigation.
Yeah, and then like his like reasoning for doing the shit was like not even taking accountability for it. Like he was like, I made a mistake, or like it was like, no, like fuck off. Yeah, that guy was a fucking piece of shit.
Totally. Paper Remix, thanks for the $10. Corin, you were correct. Black people can be sun damaged and are actually more likely to pass from skin cancer. People don't check. Melanoma, an aggressive type, is more common for people of color.
Yeah, I actually had a conversation with Molly's dad, George, today, and like he was saying that like black people, at first he was saying, I think black people can't be sunburnt. And I looked that shit up, and like black people can be sunburnt, but obviously, yeah, like they're protected a little bit more, but they still can get burnt. And like he agreed with me on that shit. So yeah, like fuck off.
Po Wasid, thank you for the $10. Hey Kyle, have you ever tried Latafa Assad or Dior Sauvage Elixir fragrance? Any new fragrance recommendations? So I have not tried Dior Sauvage Elixir, but I have it on my list. I might even blind buy that bitch because now you're like the second or third person that told me Dior Sauvage Elixir is the way to go. I haven't tried Latafa Assad. Any new fragrance recommendations?
Anything recently?
New fragrance recommendations. Fuck, let me think.
He just recommended that women's one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's one that I tried recently that I would want to recommend to everybody. Like, I only like to tell you guys ones that I know for fucking sure are like fucking, you're going to try it and be like, thank you, Kyle. I really appreciate it. I don't know if I said this already, but French Avenue by Liquid Brune, or Liquid Brune by French Avenue. Get that shit, because that shit is a clone of a very popular Parfums de Marly fragrance called Altair, and that shit is amazing. So Liquid Brune by French Avenue, you will not regret it. It's cheap too. It's cheap and it's fucking amazing, and it lasts forever. So do that one.
Shout out, you heard it.
SC True, thanks for the $10. What made you change your mind on genuinely remorseful MAGAs? I don't need them to feel bad, but to work on questioning their underlying beliefs. Otherwise, they'll just fall for fascism the next time. The way I feel about them should be irrelevant to them if they're actually rehabilitated. That's sort of the point. Is like, if you're truly rehabilitated, it wouldn't matter to you that there's an asshole like me going, still sort of fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And so like, that's what brought me to this position. And I also know the way I should be treated. Like when I'm wrong, I respect somebody being like, hey, fuck you, you're fucking wrong, and here's why. I don't need you to coddle me. I don't need you to like, pretend like my feelings are so precious that I can't handle the truth. I respect bluntness and directness. And so I'm giving them a dose of that bluntness and that directness. And so, and also like, it's more like Trump is so bad now, like historically evil, that I think if you're still with him today, there's just no hope for you. You know what I'm saying? So like the remaining 35% are like, I'm sorry, guys, you're like humiliatingly stupid, and I'm not going to pretend like you're not at this point. So that would be my answer there. But we appreciate you, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Gus Vaughn, thanks for the $20. What is your guys' take on the Eastern Conference Finals this year? I am a diehard Celtics fan, but even with bias, it's hard imagining it's hard imagining it anything but Boston versus New York. I just don't think Detroit has the longevity this year. I think you're probably right.
Yeah, I'm not
I think you're probably right. Well, the other thing is like the Cavs last year were like the number 1 seed and then lost in the first round, right?
Yeah, I forgot about
and
the
like
Cavs.
And like the Pistons we're doing great, but like they might have peaked too early type shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So and they don't, they haven't had the deep playoff runs like the Knicks have and like the Celtics have. So like it'll probably be Celtics versus Knicks. And I'm a little worried right now because with Tatum back, they're gonna find a groove. They're gonna be like right back to where they were the fucking last time. So like I'm kind of worried about the Celtics.
Tatum went out before Halliburton. Came back already. Halliburton, there's not even a return date like in sight yet, and Tatum is actually like beasting. Like he fucking had like 15, he almost had a triple-double in his first game. But the only way I see it not going through Detroit or I could see the Cavs taking out Boston and Detroit and maybe being New York versus like Cleveland. And New York's kind of has Cleveland's number, even though they lost to them this year. I just feel like in the playoffs, they match up with them better. I could feel like the Cavs doing the dirty work of beating some of those other teams and the Knicks maybe, beating like the Sixers or some shit like that. But I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's going to go through Boston, New York, Cavs or Detroit. But totally. I'm not sold on Detroit. But it's going to be a good player regardless, but Tatum coming back is wild for Boston.
Totally. Yeah. Metalhead Matt, thanks again, man. Kyle, if rising energy prices, oil, gas cause inflation throughout the economy, does that mean Trump's plan to combat it, drill baby drill, works? Well, I mean, I think we should just get off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Trump killed all of the green energy stuff that Biden did. And I'm hearing a like echo of myself, and I don't like it. It's very weird. But now is the time where like you don't have to worry about the Strait of Hormuz being closed if you just did a bunch of green and renewable technology and like you got off of fossil fuels. And even if you want to say, okay, that's not going to happen. Well, we are the number 1 creator of oil and gas in this country, and we just like outsource it all. So that's the other problem too, is like we get a lot of oil and gas out of the ground and we like give it elsewhere. We sell it elsewhere and our, corporations profit off of it. So the whole like global system is fucked up. The whole global system is fucking weird. So to answer your question, yeah, I would say we shouldn't even be thinking about oil and gas in this moment, especially because I keep seeing these like horrifying climate change things that keep coming out that are like, oh yeah, it's worse than the worst case scenario. And now you have like, in Corpus Christi, Texas, they're literally running out of water. That's a preview of like the shit that's gonna come. So like, yeah, it's just it's not good, bro. It's not good. But I wouldn't say this is a validation of drill baby drill at all. If anything, we should get off oil. That's what it tells me.
Thanks, man. Matt. That was one of those never-ending peas.
Some real news: why prices didn't spike after tariffs, but they did. Was Venezuela a military success? No. What do you say to the Iranians cheering U.S. on? They're fucking handpicked and their Iranian diaspora in fucking Los Angeles, and now they've all already turned on Trump because their family members are getting bombed. Corin, say Ruth Bader Ginsburg 3 times fast.
It's impossible. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. That's actually easier than I thought it was going to
be. Shout out to Ruth bro. Bader Ginsburg. John Sorhannis, thanks for the $10. My representative, AIPAC darling Chantel Brown, cannot be beat in a primary. The district has a large Jewish population. I see Stand With Israel signs everywhere. It's sad. By the way, vote for Kat Abu next week in Illinois' 9th district. That's kind of crazy about Chantel Brown. That's a real shame that, even after all this time, she can't be defeated. That was the one who defeated Nina Turner because of all the AIPAC money that came in at the last second.
What is that, Ohio?
I don't know, actually.
Is it Nina Turner, Ohio? I thought she was.
I think you're right. I think it is Ohio.
I wonder where Illinois 09 is, because that was Illinois. But I saw a video. I don't know if it was real or not. I think it was in Brooklyn or some shit. But there was like a lot of Hasidic Jews like burning a Israeli flag.
Yeah, there's a bunch of anti-Zionist Hasidic Jews too.
Oh, really?
There's a lot that are pro-Israel, but then there's a lot that are anti-Israel too, because they have a disagreement on basically what the Holy Book says. Like some Jews think like Jews are supposed to be like a nomadic type people who don't have like a homeland basically, and that's those people.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, there's big splits throughout the whole community, like any other religion. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Mendez, thanks for the $5. Kyle, the basketball game in Israel thing was a joke tweet, right? You need to be more careful about what you're sharing as news. LOL. Yeah, I deleted it because I saw it was but somebody showed that to me and that tricked me. So like it almost had the veneer of like somebody who I trust said it to me, and so I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. So like it had that double whammy of like it looks like it could be real, and fuck that guy, because like you're not. When you do satire, it's supposed to obviously be satire, not supposed to be some shit that like it could plausibly be real. And he was trying to trick people like me. You know what I'm saying?
So what was it? It was someone playing basketball.
They were saying like the Knicks and Lakers are going to play in fucking Israel like next year. And it was like, fuck them for like fucking really after they do a genocide, like you're going to go there. But it was fake. It was fake. Somebody faked it. And like I had reposted it or said some shit about it. And then it turns out it was fake. So
I got by that today. It was like a football trade for the Jets or some shit. I sent it to my friend who likes the Jets. And then I was like, oh shit, that was fake as fuck. But it looked real.
Bro, it's getting worse. Like all the fake shit is
bad.
Like I hate people who are just trying to get engagement, so they make some shit up and they want it to look real. Like that's what the Israel NBA thing was, Awesomely curious. Thanks again. If the draft comes back, every Trump supporter, robber baron, and representative who voted for the Iran war funding should go to the front lines. Totally agree. I'll also add send Barron and send Kai Trump. I don't know if you saw that Kai Trump thing, Corin, but she posted a video like.
Was she at the supermarket or some shit?
Yeah, she was like with my Secret Service at, I forget the name, but it was like the most expensive grocery store in the country. And everybody in the comments was like, fuck you, go to the front lines. Your father's ruining this country. Your father's in the your grandfather's in the Epstein files. And like, they're like begging for a French Revolution type shit, bro. It's so crazy.
Yeah, fuck that girl, man. She's like getting famous off of Trump.
Jonathan Gasana, thanks for the $5. Everybody out there, go run and tell your homeboy and homegirls it's time for Kyle and Corin, fellas. Thanks for making my Mondays. Our pleasure, man. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. We appreciate the $5 as well. Philip Nelson, thanks for the $10. Last week, I asked my dad, who is a Trump supporter, what he thinks of people worrying about losing their jobs to AI, and I shit you not, he responded by saying that they should do better at their jobs. Bro, trying to reason with a Trump supporter at this point, shit. It's mission impossible. So shout out to you for trying, but that's a crazy answer from your dad, bro.
It's a wild answer. It's not a matter of if they're doing their job good or not.
Greater wisdom. Thanks for the $5. I joked last week about the Corin files. I meant to say if we're getting more celeb pick stories. At Kyle, thoughts on Latin American government's right-wing shift? Horrible, terrible. Gonna regret it because like the whole point of the U.S. is just to fucking loot and pillage and steal their shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that stuff's not good.
We speak American.
And Corin has endless celebrity picture stories. Endless.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're slowing down because I'm not in my profession anymore. So, but I do still randomly like keep an eye just when I travel on like celebrities. So maybe there might be more coming.
And you'll probably get like one of those things on your phone where like it'll recommend you an old picture and it'll be with some celebrity. And it's like, oh shit, I remember that.
I thought I had a picture with Lou Holtz too, and kind of fuck him because he was like he's a big Trump supporter before he passed, but like he did pass, so you don't want to speak bad of like the dead. But like I thought I had a picture with Lou Holtz too, but I couldn't find that shit.
We already did this one. Did we do
this?
Yeah.
Thank you, Down.
Material Lightning, thanks for the $5. Corin, make it into the salty spittoon with that meatloaf. Corin making it into the salty spittoon with that meatloaf.
What is the salty spittoon?
No idea. My
meatloaf is banging as fuck, though. Don't fuck with my meatloaf. I got a recipe that's off the chains. All right. The picture didn't justify it because obviously it wasn't cooked yet, but that shit comes out nice and crusty. You cut into that shit. There's some Worcestershire sauce in that bitch. Banging.
I like that sauce. That sauce is good. T-Lane, thanks for the $20. I don't have a joke. I'm just pissed. I was watching my friend's kids looking at a yearbook, thinking about a draft. 30 kids a class, assigned each kid a number, and hit a random number generator 3 times. Those 3 kids off to war.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Yep. I mean, we elect a psychopath.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, this country fucking fucked up so hard.
It's like the age old like a bowl of like what is it, 100 M&Ms or some shit, and 3 of them are poisonous or some shit.
Yeah. Yep.
Thank you.
Wes Nelson, thanks for the $5. Fuck Messi and the entire Inter Miami team for laughing with Trump at the White House. Not surprised though, because the team is owned by hack David Beckham.
Yeah, you know about Messi going to meet Trump. I didn't think that would be like the biggest deal. Like who?
Well, Messi
goes.
Well, I'll tell you why. Because Ronaldo sold out to Saudi Arabia. Mm-hmm. And he also was like taking pictures with Jordan Peterson and was a fan of Jordan Peterson. So he's obviously like a right-wing douchebag and a sellout. Mm-hmm. And so everybody thought like, okay, well then Messi's the actual GOAT because Messi's politics are obviously better.
Yeah.
And then now he's hanging out with Trump and like giggling and shit. And it's like, is there anybody who's not a total fucking right-wing sellout? You know what I'm saying? And the answer is no. It's been a lot of sports. There's a lot of fucking right-wing bullshit, you know?
Yep. You got to leave it to the women to like fucking turn shit down.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Thanks, Wes.
Pentaxton, thanks again for the $20. Corin, salute. Kyle, how do you compartmentalize the horror you consume every day and come on here with such an amazing disposition? I spit acid and threw my shoe at the TV when you did the Roach King segment. Oh, yeah. Asmongold's a fucking son of a bitch. But to answer your question, it literally is just compartmentalization, which is, I think you could practice it like anything else. I think you could work it out like you work out a muscle or like you work out your cardio. I think it's just, you know, you get used to it. Then some people are better at it than others. Like I can't do compartmentalization when it comes to physical pain. Like if I had to do what a doctor had to do and like operate on people and shit, I would not be able to do that. I can't dissociate from that. I feel like that would get to me. But for like mental anguish, I feel like that's different, and I'm a little better at compartmentalizing that. And you got to realize I've been doing this since 2012 full time, so I'm already deep in this bitch. I know nothing but to follow the world breaking down and talk about it. So like it is what it is. You know, you just roll with the punches. But it's like anything else. You practice it, you get better at it. But I'm jealous of people who don't have to fucking compartmentalize. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it. The people who say like I don't even follow the news because like I don't want to fucking think about you. Like I kind of get it. I kind of understand that. It makes you, I don't know, it gives you a certain sense of like probably more calmness overall, you know?
Yeah. I sometimes don't watch the news. I try to stay away from it as much as I can because when I do put it on, it's only depressing shit. Like they never say anything good. It's all just like the fucking saddest shit. And it's like, here's a 12-year-old girl that was shot in the face today coming up at 10 o'clock. I'm like, yeah, I'm good on that. I'd rather just watch Family Guy or some shit. Like, kudos to you for fucking listening to all those stories. Because I remember when we were in college, Molly did an internship of like going into people's houses that were like it was like childcare work or some shit, and it was like all fucked up situations. I was like, I don't know how like someone full time can go into someone's house and see someone like, you know, molesting or beating a kid or some shit, and like go home to their kid and be like everything's normal type of shit, knowing that stuff goes on. You know, like shit it's a fucked up world. Thanks, though, for texting.
Mike, thanks for the $5. James Tallarico is beating both Paxton and Corin in the most recent poll. Texas is officially in play. I agree, man. I agree. I think he's got a very, very good chance of winning. In fact, you couldn't create a better year in terms of the potential to win Texas. So we'll see. But remember, there's also a lot of fuckery in Texas, a lot of cheating in Texas, a lot of putting their thumb on the scale. I mean, you had what's his face? I think it was Paxton who was bragging that he like killed a bunch of mail-in ballots, and if he didn't, Biden would have won in 2020. So, like, he bragged that he stole it for Trump. So this is who we're talking about. Like, this is a totally fucked up state. But, like, if it's remotely free and fair, I think it's definitely in play. So, we'll see. Jay Noble, Stay Global, thanks for the $10. What up, players? Kyle, please check out Immortal Technique song, Rich Man's World, and give your thoughts. The man is a legend. Got to get him on KKF. Well, shout out to you, bro. I will do that. I believe...
Immortal Technique, didn't they make a famous-ass song back in the day?
Maybe I mean, he's a rapper who's, like, you know,
famous,
legendary. Right? He's known, and he's always been political too.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
QC man, thanks for the $5. You're a fast eater, Kyle. Poor Crystal. On a scale of 1 to 10, how worried are you that Trump's midterm shenanigans will compromise the results? 10 out of 10. He's definitely going to try some shit. The question is, can he pull it off? Right? Like when you look at what's happening now with how incompetent they are with like the war, you go, okay, well maybe they'll fuck up this too. But then you worry, like, but what if they don't? You know, what if they don't? What if they find a way to pull it off? Well, what if like the National Guard listens or ICE listens and they go and try to seize ballot boxes and shit? Like shit can really pop off, bro. Shit can really pop off. Like we're not special. In other countries, they've stolen elections. Like it's very possible he can steal an election. So we'll see, but I'm 10 out of 10 worried. Like we got to be very vigilant, you know?
Yep. Thanks, UC.
Far Twain, thanks for the $5. The Blue Dog, Jamie Ager, that won my district, North Carolina 1, says he doesn't want to prosecute anyone. I'm just ready to move on and come together. Oh my goodness. shove a fork in my eyeball. That's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. Fuck that guy. Jesus Christ, man.
Hey.
Freddie Gomez, thanks for the $7, man. We appreciate you.
Freddie.
Diego, thank you for the $5. Reaction to Stephen A. Smith declaring that he might vote for Rubio in 28. Dude has zero policies and just a conservative vibe rider. You're 100% right, Diego, and I co-sign your term here, vibe rider. Yeah, that's all it is. It's literally like he said I would vote for Josh Shapiro, Wes Moore, and Marco Rubio. Well, that's like they have Wes Moore and fucking Marco Rubio are totally different. They're like opposite on the political spectrum. How can you say I'm for this, but I'm also for that? Like it doesn't work. Like you have to pick one. It's mutually exclusive. Like I hate guys like that. It's like, why are you like you're in over your head, Stephen A. And you know you are. Like, what are you doing? Stop. Like I get it. You're a compelling speaker. You're a debater. Like all that stuff. But like, know enough to know when you don't know shit, and you don't know shit about this. You don't know anything. Like go away.
Yeah, he's fallen off hard body. Even in like the sports like world, the stuff he says now.
Totally,
like,
the LeBron shit, like just digging his hole deeper. Like, bro, you're embarrassing yourself. He's so high in his own supply. He thinks he's so special. You know.
Yep. He came out, I think, when the Patriots were in the Super Bowl, and basically was saying like, they've got an African American defensive coordinator, and shout out to them, this and that, and everybody basically was like, that guy isn't their defensive coordinator right now. Like he had cancer and has been out the whole year, and he tried to double down and like say some shit, but it's like. He wasn't even right on any of his facts. Like he's kind of just reaching for shit now, man. He's trying to stay kind of relevant and kind of out there.
He was fighting with the Pelicans fucking Twitter intern.
Yeah.
Like, and he was talking like he was beefing with the actual Pelicans organization. Like that's some dude who's 19 years old who they pay like, whatever, $500 a week. Like, what are you talking about?
He's like, just wait for tomorrow on First Take. It's like, dog, no one watches your shit anymore, man. Like if you didn't have the ESPN platform, no one would fuck with you.
Jonathan Gasana, thanks for the $5. Kyle, with the conflict in Iran and with Cuba being next, do you think North Korea might also be next? Scary to think about because Big Kim does not play. No, they can't do shit to North Korea because he has a nuke. They can't do anything. Even if they wanted to, they can't. Because then they know the second we move on him, he nukes Seoul, South Korea, it's a wrap. So, like, the lesson the world is taking now is get nukes immediately. If you get nukes, they can't fuck with you. If you don't have nukes, they will fuck with you. So that's the thing. Like, he's got nukes, he's fine. It's really that simple. Time Bandit, thanks for the $10. Prediction, Trump dies by the end of the year. Vance chooses Mike Johnson as VP. Oh, my God. Vance beats Newsom in 28. What? And Rubio as his running mate. Vance beats Newsom in 28 with Rubio as his running mate? You're saying Newsom is going to run with Rubio? Rubio loses to AOC in 2032. Huh, interesting. Hey, Time Bandit, if all that's correct, you're going to genuinely impress me. So somebody save this clip and let's come back in 2032 and see if all that plays out.
Time Bandit 2007, so he's kind of outdated. So hopefully that shit ain't true, man.
I should have said Time Bandit 2032. Yeah. Diego, thanks again, bro. Tucker said in his recent Saga interview, I usually don't vote because I'm always traveling. What the fuck? You're a political commentator but can't be bothered to vote because of travel? Dude is so fake. I know. And like, I hate the fact there's so many people, like Sneeko was like trying to suck off Tucker the other day, and he was like, shout out to Tucker, who's always been like a true teller about this stuff. And it's like, I hate that there are right-wingers who are looking for other slightly less wrong right-wingers to give credit to, whereas everybody on the left has been right about everything. And nobody's fallen all over themselves to give us fucking credit, even though, again, we've been proven correct every single step of the way. So, like, I just hate here's a right-winger that's, like, slightly less anti-war, slightly more anti-war. It's like, you could just give credit to the left, who's been right about this every step of the way and never sucked off Trump. And Tucker still won't go after Trump aggressively. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll criticize Trump, but he'll do it very soft and tepidly and not call him out by name, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thanks, Diego.
Charles Johnson, thanks for the $10. Thank you, Kyle, for what you do. Love you, man. And Kobe or LeBron. We're Kobe guys. Me and Corin both are Kobe guys. Like, that's just that to us. That's the man. That we're the perfect age to witness Kobe's whole career and follow it closely. And like, so that's where our emotional connection is. You know what I'm saying? And LeBron too. Like, I've always watched, but like, to me, it was always Kobe over LeBron personally. Yeah. You know,
Kobe's so goated, man. Like, I randomly was going down a Kobe rabbit hole on Instagram of just like videos and like quotes he had and shit, man. Like, he's just so goated. Like the one where it's just like, you're up 2-0. Why aren't you smiling? And he's just like, job not finished. Like his face and like his just like demeanor is just he was so gangster, man. That was like such a big loss.
He was like, job finished?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah. Hit him with I don't think so. CK Progressive, thanks for the $5. TIL that at ESPN, Stephen A. Smith plays a recurring character on ABC's General Hospital. Thank you, John Oliver, for sharing that very weird fact. What the fuck are you talking about? Is that true?
I think Stephen A. Smith is on General Hospital. I don't know if he still is, but no, 100% was. If he's a recurring character, that's wild. But I know he was on episodes.
Bro, let me tell you, Stephen A. Smith suffers from the same thing I suffer from, which is like, you can only be you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't fake it. You can't act. You are Stephen A. Smith, and you will always just be Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not hating because I'm the same. I can't act. I'm actually astonished. Crystal is a great actor. I can't act for shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, but you got to know your limitations, dog. You should not be acting in anything in any way, shape, or form because people just be like, that's Stephen A. Smith. It won't be like, oh, that's a doctor playing a doctor. Like, you seem like a doctor. Like, if I did anything else, people would be like, that's Kyle.
Yeah.
Like, I can't pretend to be like.
He's got to be a sports like an analyst on General Hospital. To your point, if he's like someone's stepfather or some shit, it's like, no, what the fuck? That's Stephen A. Smith.
That's Stephen A. Smith. Exactly.
OD.
Lefty Memes, thanks for the $5. As a social democrat, does Costco have the Kyle and Corin seal of approval for students who need a part-time job to pay the bill? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Costco's like top of the fucking line for that shit. Like I said, they treat their workers good, bro. Shout out to Costco.
You can wear whatever the fuck you want. If you're working the cash register, man, I've seen people into the wildest shit, and I'm like, oh, you're the person checking me out? Okay, looks like we're about to walk out this store together. And
they're good.
And my name is in the title. I don't never understand when people spell my shit wild.
Eucalyptus, thanks for the $20. I usually don't catch these streams live because I'm in the EU, so here's a small token of appreciation while I'm here. Also, question for Kyle: if you had to design a leftist fragrance, what would it smell like? If I were to design a leftist fragrance, what would it smell like? I mean, I'm a big fan. I would just do what I'm into. Like, I like woody, warm, spicy, maybe a hint of vanilla, maybe a little bit of freshness in there. So I would do something like that. I'd probably make it like my goat, Gucci by Gucci Pour Home from 2008. That's my goat. I love that fragrance. Something like that. Shout out to you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Jay Williams, thanks for the $10. Old topic, but I think I remember you guys said you were wrestling fans. If you could remember, what's your favorite match or matches from the 2000s? I mean, first of all, was WrestleMania in 2000 or 2001?
Oh, I didn't know you went to WrestleMania.
I was there at MSG, bro. Whichever year it was. I don't know if it was 2000 or 2001. You guys can look it up and tell me. But to me, the classic matches to me, like I've always been a big fan of the High Flyers, and we used to do trampoline wrestling, and they used to flip and shit. Mm-hmm. And so, like, the Hardy Boys matches were crazy. You go back there, like the Hardy Boys were fucking legends with how they would put their bodies on the line every single fucking match. They'd be flipping off ladders and shit. Jeff Hardy was goated with that shit. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, probably any of like the big matches that involved the Hardy Boys were amazing. And then a lot of Stone Cold shit, a lot of the Rock shit. Like that was sort of prime, it was WWF back then, but like that era, the Attitude Era, Era was goated to me. So like almost anything from then is like, you got my attention,
Same with me. Yeah. I liked obviously the Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I was a big Mankind guy. I like those matches, like, because to me, like those dudes used to really put their fucking whole shit out there. Like Mankind's face.
Oh, Mankind's
face, like.
He's been to the hospital probably a zillion fucking times with all the shit he did. Yeah.
And he was just like an out of shape dude who kind of just like the Mr. Sacco shit was kind of gangster.
But he was about that life, man.
He was about really about that life. But I liked like the old school. I don't know if it was 90s or some shit, but when I was growing up, it was like
cartoon era.
Yeah, like Shawn Michaels. There was like Lex Luger, Bret the Hitman Hart.
That's like cartoon era. Yeah, that was goated too.
Undertaker. Like all those dudes to me were the shit, man. Did I say Shawn Michaels? Like Shawn Michaels.
Said Shawn Michaels. He was a great wrestler. Like he was a great performer.
Good,
you know what I'm saying?
That's Razor Ramon, Tatanka.
Razor Ramon. Yeah, Tatanka. That's definitely Perfect, cartoon era.
There was a WrestleMania, I think it was from like the Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas that like I just have a memory in my mind of like watching that shit. And it was outdoors. And that was just like the best WrestleMania for me. Like everybody was in that shit. It was such a good one. I don't know who won like the belt or whatever, but to me,
you're talking about the Caesar's Palace one, the outdoor Caesar Palace one. I had that one recorded, dog. It's so funny you said. I used to watch that bitch all the time.
That was so goated. Like to me, that was like one of the best fucking WrestleMania. There was what's his name? The one who passed away in the Jeep, fucking Macho Man Randy Savage type of shit. Like all those guys to me were like, those are my fucking superheroes, man.
Shout out to my boy Sean Waltman too, X-Pac.
Yeah, he's a fan.
He likes watching like lefty YouTube stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's the man. He's the man. I love that guy.
That's so dope.
Bearcat, thanks for the $20. Part 1 of 2. Kyle, fan for years, thought about running for years. Last year pushed me over the edge. Want state representative or Congress. Last 2 months been volunteering on my congressman's re-election campaign to learn the machine. Oh, very interesting. Very interesting. Is the next one there too or no?
It's not.
That's all right. When we get to it. Okay. Part 2 of 2. In a Midwest red state, blue city, less than 10-point margin, would you do a brief consult on how to navigate the machine and win with our messaging without selling out? If so, how best can I reach you? I'm not the person. We're all in our lanes. I'm in this media lane, but I'm sure there's plenty of people who like that is their shit. That is what they do. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not the one to do it. I don't know your district. I don't know your state. I don't know what works there. I like that you said you like hopped on somebody else's like campaign to see how everything works. It's all from the ground up, bro. You just got to build it from the ground up. If you're going at the state level, then you have to find out what's important to people in that particular state, because there's going to be issues to that, like specific to that state, pertinent to that state, that are going to be different than like what it would be if you were running nationally, right? Like nationally is one thing. That's the same as like, I'd say run for Congress, the same as running for the Senate. Run for the House, the same as running for the Senate. Hit the big things, right? You talk about the economy. You talk about inflation. You talk about unemployment. You talk about AI taking jobs. You talk about healthcare, which is a big thing. You talk about these wars and why are we wasting money there when we can spend it here. That's easy. But if it's at the state level, that's a totally different ballgame, because you got to know the intricacies of what's happening at the state level. But yes, I'm not the one to consult with, but there's other people who would do that, who'd be much better than I would be. But much love to you, bro, and good luck with that. Like, trust your gut, trust your intuition. Like, you don't need me to hold your hand, bro. You got this. Trust your gut, trust your intuition, and like dive straight into the deep end.
Facts. Go for it, bro.
Path of Then, thanks for the $10. Theory: billionaires have been secretly killing cancer cures for years. The thought came to me when Elon cut pediatric cancer research. It's true, the sheer rage of the nation might spark a revolution. I wouldn't be surprised, because there's a lot of profit in treating it but not curing it. So I wouldn't be surprised. But
also, like, to kill that theory, like Steve Jobs would have had some fucking cure that saved him. If
he died a long ass time ago, so maybe you could say it was created since then. Like, he died a long ass time ago. You know,
that's true. Yeah, billionaires are. I mean, there's definitely cures for shit, and that's why it's like every time like they raise money for cancer and all this shit, it's like, to be honest, like, there's never a cure for this bitch. So why do we keep donating to this cause? And
it's a shame. So many of those charities are like a scam, and it's just horrible. Like, you know, people would give a lot more to charity if they felt like it was definitely going to the right shit. 100%. You know?
Yeah, the shit that James Gandolfini, I think it was Wounded Warrior Project or some shit.
Shit was a scam. Shit was a scam. Fucking Bill O'Reilly was promoting it. That's how everybody should have known it was a fucking scam. You know?
Oh my gosh.
CNT Connoisseur, thanks for the $5. You think Trump could nationalize our oil industry? Didn't he nationalize something else, but he put it in his bank account? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, even when Trump looks like he's going to do something that's good, like, he never ends up actually doing it properly, because it's just a grift. It's just like he's stealing shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, I mean, I want our oil to be nationalized, but if he does it, to your point, he's going to like do immensely corrupt shit with it. So, but I could see that as a possibility, given how much the oil industry is getting fucked with his moves, right? Like, I could see him just being like, everybody shut the fuck up, and now I'm using the Defense Production Act and I'm seizing this shit. You know, I could totally see that.
Just because this shit caught my eye. OD. Look at Benjamin Gilbert. You're a goat, bro.
Jesus Christ, bro. That is crazy, dog. Appreciate you, man. That's crazy. We appreciate you
a lot, man. That's fucking what's up.
Hey, did you guys see Dems are coming out hard against Section 230 and in favor of internet, social media, age verification? It's actually crazy how big Dems are just straight up attacking the core of the internet. Taylor Lorenz has been covering this really well. Yeah, I did see that. People don't understand how important Section 230 is, because it makes it so that the internet is free, basically. Like, if they could just like sue YouTube out of existence, or sue other platforms out of existence, Twitter, whoever, they just sue them out of existence because one person who has nothing to do with the actual company said some fucked up shit on the site, right? And so, like, that's what Section 230 does. It says, like, YouTube is not responsible for what Kyle Kulinski says. Kyle Kulinski is responsible for what Kyle Kulinski says. YouTube is not responsible just because I'm using their platform.
Isn't that good or no?
It's good. That's good. We want that to be the case.
Yeah.
But they're trying to get rid of Section 230 and remove their legal protection. And that would just make it so that YouTube and all these like social media companies just start censoring like crazy and shutting shit down if it's controversial.
For everything, right?
And so it's a fucking horrible idea to get rid of Section 230. It would be crazy to do that.
Why do Dems want to push for that shit?
I don't know. Because I don't know. They feel like, I think you can make an argument with like, oh, there's been a rise of far right shit and misinformation. And so we don't want YouTube to allow the far right shit and the misinformation to spread like crazy. And so we're going to take away their protections, which will make them crack down on the far right shit. But they'll also crack down on left-wing shit. They'll also crack down on anything that's like controversial. You know what I'm saying? And everything's controversial to somebody. So like, yeah, it's just a horrible idea.
So could that actually get passed? Is that something that's like,
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know exactly what bills, they're talking about here and like how far they've gone or whatever, but it's definitely something to worry about because, they could fuck up a good thing. Like they always, it's like whenever the government does something and it actually gets through, it's always like, let's make things worse. It's never like, we're going to fix some shit and actually improve your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Put the fucking daylight savings on this shit and stop worrying about shit that no one's fucking talking about is social media age verification. Facts. Benjamin, thank you very much, sir. You're fucking goated for that shit, bro. Appreciate it a lot, man. Thank you.
Clanker Wank, thanks for the $5. Kyle, I don't think we've considered that maybe Donald Trump just needs a hug. I think he needed it when he was like, a toddler. I think if he got a few more hugs when he was a toddler, he might be a very different person now.
Facts. Yeah, there was another clip of him on Ellen, him and Melania, talking about like how they met and shit like that. It was so fucking awkward.
Ryan Chan, thanks for the $5. I'm not an AOC hater, but a little frustrated that she and other progressives did not endorse Nita Alam, only Sanders, and she lost by 1%. Oh, yeah, I totally agree. The other thing that she's been doing that kind of annoyed me lately is AOC has been doing the whole like, she'll talk about Iran and do the whole throat clearing bullshit of like, they're a terrorist regime and they're really bad and they're really oppressive and they've been fucked up for so long. And then at the end she goes, but that doesn't mean we should overthrow them. And it's like, stop building the argument of the opponent and then veering at the end. Like, I know that she thinks that makes her sound serious, but no, you're a sucker. Like, that's a sucker argument. You're giving the Republicans what they want, and then you're saying, but I disagree on the conclusion. And it's like, no, you have to attack this shit in the heart of it, right? Yeah. Like, it doesn't even matter. Even if they were the worst government ever. We fucking arm and fund Netanyahu, who just did a genocide. We back 73% of the world's dictatorships. We fucking propped up a Syrian leader who was an Al-Qaeda person, literally. So, like, it doesn't matter. So don't do that. So anyway, yeah, she has her moments where I get frustrated.
Thanks, Ryan.
Lefty Memes, thanks for the $5. Life hack, I order a dozen Costco hot dogs, freeze them, and then reheat them for lunch instead of paying $10 for lunch in the college cafeteria. Damn, bro. That is professional money-saving moves right there, dog.
Bro, I saw a funny-ass video of someone saying, like, they were making lunch for all their friends or some shit, and they opened up their dishwasher and put all hot dogs in every single one of the little, like, rake things, and then just put it on, like, the heat setting, and then opened it up, and then took all the hot dogs out. And they were all just wobbling in their dishwasher. This shit looked mad funny.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, shout out to Costco for their hot dogs because their shits aren't bad and they're fucking kind of diesel as fuck, bro.
Yeah, they're big. True.
The only thing that is tough, and it happens at baseball games too, is like there's got to be a better way to put like the mustard on your hot dog than sticking it underneath like the fucking push shit because it's really hard to do.
Guitar Pro, thanks for the $5. Had to put my 16-year-old lab down last week. Between that and the stuff going on in the world, it's hard to stay positive, but streams like this help. Yeah, man, I hear you. I'm sorry about your dog, bro. I'm sorry about your dog. I know what it's like to lose pets like that, and that sucks. And double whammy with the state of the world. I hear you.
We have friends that have a sick dog that they've had for a while, and I think they have pet insurance, but right now their bill is at like $22,000 or some shit to like. I don't know if the dog had cancer or some shit.
And what do they have to pay? If they have pet insurance, it's probably only like $1,000.
No, I think they still got to pay like $6,000 or $7,000 or some shit like that.
That's with pet insurance?
That's with pet insurance. It's
what
like some OD shit.
Yeah. What a fucking scam. That's such a fucking scam.
Yeah. And I was saying to Molly, I was like, at some point you got to be like, yo, you get a new fucking dog or some shit. Like as sad as that shit sounds.
Nah, I get it. Like they're members of the family. You do anything for them. You know what I'm saying? Like Salem had 2 surgeries. Our first kitty, Salem, had 2 surgeries.
And it never at one point was like, yo, like
never. We had
a good run.
We had people saying to me and Crystal, like, hey, you might just want to Like you might just
yeah.
It is.
No, it's
and we were like,
I mean, it's easy.
we were like, nah, fuck you. Like, no,
yeah.
that's like it's a family member. We
You're
fucking
right.
love this cat, and so we had to spend $1 gazillion, but we did, and now he's fine. But
True.
like, yeah, the pet insurance thing is a fucking scam. Like,
it is.
If you're paying $6,000 or $7,000, that's crazy.
It's still
with insurance, 6 or 7. Like that's not insurance. You know?
Yeah. No, you're right. Yep. Insurance fucking scam.
Diego, thanks for the $10 to end the Jeffrey Epstein regime and end the Epstein class. What about closing all tax loopholes on the oligarchs, wealth tax on everyone with a net worth over $500 million, and a land value tax? Sounds good to me, bro. I like it. I like all of it. I like that you're thinking about this.
Thanks, Diego.
Hands up for the Panther. Thanks for the $10. Hi, fellers. Asking on Brett Cooper in 2024 on Daily Wire. She got triggered by videos on age regression, obsessed how people live. Like they hate only gay and trans, a bully, but thankfully off Daily Wire. Yeah, I haven't really seen her much since she left the Daily Wire, that one, but I know she's still doing a show. And I know it's like there was a while there where she was like flirting with Nick Fuentes type shit. But I mean, she's been largely irrelevant to me lately. So I wonder if she's still out there.
Thanks, hands up for Panther.
Silent Player, thanks for the $5. Been watching you since 2018. I'm sure people have said you're a lucky guy, but based on your sense of humor, I got to say, I think Crystal is the lucky one. Oh, that's very kind of you. But I'm the lucky one, I promise you. But appreciate you. Philip Nelson, thanks for the $5. My dad is also using that stupid TDS label, and it's like, make it stop already. He literally can't fathom why anyone would oppose Trump. You know, I don't know. There's something about like the extreme closed-mindedness of people on the right that I just can't. I can never fuck with that. I just don't get it. Like, how can you not stop and think for a second? Hey, maybe am I fucking wrong here? Like, isn't that basic human shit to do? Like, wait, did I fuck this up? You know?
Yeah. I don't get it. The fucking Trump love.
Shock guy, thanks for the $5. If Elon meat riding were an Olympic sport, which political commentators would win gold, silver, and bronze? Also, what are your guys' favorite Kyleisms? If Elon meat riding were an Olympic sport, I mean, shit, fucking Joe Rogan would win gold, silver, and bronze in that shit. Like
Stephen A's in that bitch.
I mean, just he's the worst, Rogan. And in terms of Kyleisms, I don't know. I'm the wrong person to ask because I'm the guy who does them. But
dick in a waffle iron is a good one, or whatever.
Shove my dick in a waffle iron is good. I've been calling a lot of these assholes who suck up to Trump. I call them weenus gobblers. So that's another one that I like doing. I don't know. You guys tell me, man. You guys are the viewers. I'm just the guy who babbles.
Put some in the chat. I'll see if I can get them.
I'm going to take a piss real quick. I'll answer this, then I'm going to go take a piss real quick. Morning, Glenn. Have you heard that Netanyahu's brother was KO'd and Itamar Ben-Gvir's in critical condition? I saw both of those things, but I looked further into them, and as of right now, they're not verified yet. So at least last time I checked, they're not verified. I'm waiting for like some at least semi-credible outlet to say that, but I did see those reports, but I'm not totally sold yet. But we shall see in due time. All right, I'm going to take a pitch real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. All right, Kyle, will be right back. Let's see in the live chat. Yeah, that's a classic. I respect Kyle for keeping his tweets up. People have, I think, recently shared some. That's got to be a troll. Oh, is that something Kyle says? Oh, this is a. I already took my piss break. We got to ask Kyle when he gets back if he washed his hands. I don't wash my hands. If you're in your house, I think it's kind of like acceptable if you don't touch anything to kind of just like get back to what you're doing. Unless you're like making food or something like that, then I think you definitely got to wash your hands. It's like the rules of a restaurant. It's like you can't return to work if you don't wash your hands. Come on up. I got a big yard, garage, and unfinished basement. I need to do my basement. So if anybody in the New York area knows how to do a basement, Dickie McGee's axe is a classic. Bro, I don't think is like his, but it's kind of, I mean, I think a lot of people say bro now. Hot stone massage, is that something Kyle says? I don't know. Dickie McGee's axe number 1. Call a spade a spade. I think that's everybody's. I don't know if anyone says that. Thank you. I don't know if Kyle says that, but I love you too. Maybe he says that.
You know the Knicks are playing right now, right?
Who are they playing?
Clippers.
Oh, right. Yeah, they're on their LA trip. Kyle's old tweets are legendary.
Thank you, sir or ma'am. I appreciate that.
Did we do the Netanyahu joint?
Yes, we did that one.
Okay, then we're here.
Paul Sucks, thanks for the $5. Also, Kyle, you said people who don't vote blue now are dumb, but said nothing when Hassan said he'd vote third party over Newsom. Does he have dirt on you? No, he does not have dirt on me, and I saw that clip. I don't agree with Hassan. And honestly, I don't even think he really means that, because he voted for Kamala, but he just didn't brag about it and say I'm formally endorsing her. So I feel like what he's doing there is just trying to use leverage to force Newsom left by saying look, man, you got to earn it, which I get that mindset of not showing your cards. I totally understand that. But if it was actually Newsom that got through the primary and he actually didn't vote for him, that would be crazy, especially right now. But I don't think that's him. I think he would actually vote for him. So
thanks, Paul Sucks.
Soul, thanks for the $10. I showed my dad your debate with Michael Knowles. He liked when you said that we are supposed to be a nation among nations, not a nation above nations. Well, that's awesome. I love hearing that. Yeah, I forget who I got that. I got that from somebody. I forget who I got it from, though. But yeah, that one stuck with me, which is why I repeat it sometimes.
That's a bar.
Yeah, facts. Lizzie, thanks for the $10. We appreciate it. Much credit to you, Kyle, for not losing your sanity while covering the news. Please be mindful of who you platform. Professor Zhang, not a certified professor, has proclaimed Trump as a messiah and made anti-Semitic claims. Like I said, I just learned today that he was a Holocaust denier, so fuck him. I did not know the Trump as messiah thing, though, because his analysis of the war has been, pretty solid so far, where he's talking about it's going to escalate from this to this to this to this. That's all been true. So it's kind of crazy when somebody is a hit 8 out of 10 times, and then the other 2 out of 10 times are insane. So that's always weird to me.
Pentaxistine in the building.
Shout out again, Pentaxistine. Thank you, man. This could all have been avoided if Iran had nuclear weapons. Word is true. It is true. It's factually correct. That's right.
Or just say you have nuclear weapons, show a fucking AI photo of that bitch, and then U.S. is not going to get involved.
Me thinking, thanks for the $10. Hey, Kyle, please shout out progressives like Katabu Ghazali on the main channel this week. If we want a Democratic Tea Party, your platform could help get volunteers to push progressives through primaries. Yeah, we had her on Crystal Kyle and Friends. So, we definitely feel like we did our part. But yeah, shout out to Kat, man. Hope she does well. And if she happens to lose, I hope the other guy, Daniel Biss, wins and not the non-progressive one, because fuck that non-progressive one.
That's Texas, right? Again?
No, that's Illinois. Katabu Ghazali is Illinois. Yeah. Bottle Rocket, thanks for the $5. It is unforgivable that Massey is going harder on Trump than Schumer, Newsom, and Harris on Iran plus Epstein. Draft Roe 2028. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're going to have to draft him. I think he's probably going to throw his hat in the ring. I think he's moving like he's going to run for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, Bottle Rocket.
The Luis Celaya, thank you for the $10. Don't know if you are into baseball, but hope you two are smoking a fat pack over Team Israel's quick elimination in the WBC. Also, I was seeing security confiscate Palestinian flags at the game in Miami. Are you serious? Holy shit, that's crazy.
That is kind of wild.
That is crazy. But no, I saw that they lost, but I don't really follow baseball too closely.
Yeah, I didn't follow anything outside of USA and the Dominican Republic and shit like that.
But appreciate you, bro. Cole, thanks for the $10. His eyebrows are like Pinocchio's nose. The more he lies, the bigger they get. That's so true. That's
what it was? Sometimes there's these tweets that it's like, if it gets 1,000 likes or something,
I'll make this bigger, and then it gets bigger.
Some shit.
No, that's actually his eyebrows, dog.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But someone should do that and keep making the eyebrows bigger.
Don't give him ideas. They'll do that shit.
Yeah, facts. His shits are wild though.
Jagger, thanks for the $20. Thoughts on some Crockett supporters claiming they are going to sit out the general because some people on X hurt their feelings? Seems like there has been a huge beef between leftists and center-left black people for a decade. Yeah, it kind of made me upset that the Crockett people and the Tallarico people were going at it with each other. That didn't make me happy because it's kind of important we're all on the same page to beat the Republicans, in the election. And I don't see, again, this just like with the Hassan thing. I don't actually think these Crockett voters are going to sit out and not vote Tallarico. They might be saying that now, and maybe there's some tiny loud percentage online that are going to do that. But Jasmine Crockett won 90% of black voters in this election, and black voters are historically, they are very diehard Democratic. They do not play. They know that thing number one is we got to beat these motherfucking Republicans. So I do think ultimately they'll end up voting for Tallarico in the same way that there was a lot of noise made about Bernie or Busters. When you look at the actual results, the overwhelming majority of people who voted for Bernie in the primary ended up voting for Hillary in the general in 2016. and Bernie for the primary, and Biden for the general in 2020 too. So like there was a lot of noise made by a small group of people, but overall it was like almost all of them ended up voting for the Democrat. And I think the same thing will happen with Crockett voters who will vote for Tallarico.
Thanks, Jagger.
Christopher Helmer, thanks for the $5. I think if Ossoff wins his Senate seat handily, then he instantly enters the convo as a potential 2028 pick. That's true. Corin, why did my parents divorce?
It's your fault, Christopher. You fucked up. That's why you divorced.
But to answer, like, I could see Ossoff, like, he could be the one. But you know, I know it annoys people when I say this, but I have to say it because it's true. There's something about that Obama affect that I don't like. All the politicians who are copying Obama's style, I don't like it. And so I'm a little biased against Ossoff for that reason. He's not horrible. He'd be better than many other Democrats. But, like, I don't like the Obama affect. He kind of does it. Tallarico definitely does it. And you guys know Mayor Pete does it. Beto O'Rourke does it. Like, all those guys who are like, I'm doing an Obama impression, immediately they're not my cup of tea. It's just a style thing more than a substance thing. But I just wanted to make that point.
Shit, man. Like
Newsom, he's kind of his own man, but it's like, yes, he talks like a politician, but I wouldn't say it's just Obama. Some of those other guys,
but it's starting to like he's starting to slowly and kind of like emphasize this. It's like, yo, you're trying too hard, dog.
He's just like Hakeem Jeffries. I don't know if you notice, he tries to talk with his hands now because he was told you don't talk enough with your hands, and it's so awkward. It's so like, so like put on, like it's so fake, you know.
That was like, I mean, I think every politician did it, but it was like I'm not pointing at you, but the hand is gonna be like.
Bill Clinton started that one, yeah.
It's fucking be your own person.
Reflector, thanks for the $5. Yaz started early. Can Corin read some, please? Do you do any impressions? Is Heater fixed? When Molly's back on, when's Molly back on CW? Do C plus M have any pets? Do Corin and Molly have any pets? Any plans to? So those are all for you, bro.
Kyle's better at reading the questions. Kyle does impressions. He does like good Trumps and shit like that. Like, he's got a good knack for that.
I do them every day. Every day we do Trump impressions.
My heater, I maybe my water heater. No, it's not fixed. And I told my neighbor today that like we've got a fan on it that kind of stops the water from fucking leaking. That shit's gonna go any day now. Knock on wood.
Just grabbing some water.
Yeah. Molly should come back on Corin's World. It's just a matter of Molly's locked in on jiu-jitsu right now. So like she's got a competition coming up in a couple weeks down in Florida. So when that's done, I think she's gonna free up some time where she'll be back on Corin's World and we'll do some more Molly's Mind. We had 3 dogs at one point, not anymore. They've all since passed, but I don't think there's any more pets in the future, man. They're a lot to handle right now, especially with kids. So I think it's a wrap for that, but appreciate you.
And by the way, shout out to the hardcore Corin fans who asked just Corin a question. Respect.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
Respect that shit.
Facts.
Ollie Wally, thanks for the $5. Kyle, you might have been asked this before. Would you ever write and release a book? Would you ever do signings? Yeah, I said, it's certainly within the realm of possibility that at some point in the future, I'll get like a burst of inspiration to write a book. And if that ever happens, I'll write a book. Yeah. Facts. I haven't had it yet to this point in my life, but at some point, perhaps that would happen.
Mm-hmm.
Thrifty Jokes, thanks for the $10. Hey, both from UK. Watched Secular Talk since 2014. I was 13, and you kept me from the anti-social justice warrior pipeline. Question for Kyle: would you and Crystal consider having John Kiriakou on expose CIA torture and talks Iran? Yeah, I definitely consider having him on. I'm a little weary of the people who are like former CIA, but yeah, I would definitely have that guy on. I've seen
enough. Fucking open a rabbit hole of weary shit.
George Wade, shout out. Corin. Ask your chef cousin. Great meatballs require breadcrumbs. My mom put potato in her meatballs, and they were delicious. That sounds good. Good.
I'll ask Josh what he thinks.
I love that. But breadcrumbs and potato in a meatball, that's what I'm talking about. And I'm not let me just say, I'm not the biggest meatball fan. I don't know about you, Cor, but I was never like big on meatballs. But if you can do them right like that.
That's what I'm saying. I could fuck with a good meatball. Like there's some Italian restaurants that like have just a big ass meatball on their menus. And it's like tomato sauce, it's hot, and it's got like some Parmesan cheese in that bitch too. Goated. I fuck with the breadcrumbs. The potato kind of scares me a little bit, and maybe George is going to call me later and tell me how delicious they were.
It sounds brilliant to me.
I don't doubt it, but the only thing I'm questioning is like, how does the potato kind of cook inside of the meatball? Like I could see the breadcrumbs kind of like hardening up and shit, but the potato to me scares me a little bit. It could get a little weary, the like consistency.
I fuck with it. It sounds amazing to me. I want to try a meatball right now with potato and breadcrumbs. That'd be amazing. Stray Maggard, thanks for the $5. Question for Kyle and Corin. Thoughts on UFO files, distraction, or is there something there? Aliens. So we actually just talked about this, and we have the same opinion where I think aliens are real, but I don't think they visited Earth. That's my take on it.
Yep, same.
Yeah. Reflector. Oh, by the way, while you said alien, let me just say real quick. There's a fragrance called Alien Man. Love it. Alien Man by Mugler, however you say it. Alien Man. Peep that shit. And it's unique. It's one of those ones where it's not like everybody's not smelling like that bitch. But you wear it, oh man, it's one of my favorites. But I feel like it's hit or miss. Now I'm going out on a limb because I think some people will be like, I don't like this one. To me, I fucking love this one.
What's it? Alien what?
It's called Alien Man by Mugler or Mugler, Mugler. And I love it. I love it. It hit with me immediately.
Ooh, I like the like fucking.
You like the bottle?
Bottle on it.
Yeah, the bottle's sick. Cool. It's a good one. I like this one. But this one, I will say this though, that this one will be a little more divisive than the other ones that I've pitched, which are like a universal everybody loved. Mm-hmm. But for me, this one, I fucking love this one. Oh, Dinky. That is the women's one. That's the women's one. But there's a here, let me see if I can find it. Alien Man Mugler.
Oh, is it all black?
Yes, it's like a black bottle. Here, I'm about to send it to you right now. Well, actually, I can't send it to you. But yes, it's that second one. See that second one?
Yeah,
the black bottle, that's it right there.
Oh, that looks like the Men in Black Erase Your Memory.
Yeah. No, but I love that one. But anyway, sorry, the word alien just triggered that in my head. Reflector, thanks for the $5. Kyle, vids in car and OS again, a short and more Dickie McGee sacks. Machado in December to January, Pahlavi from February to March. Who will be exile clown leader for April to May? I mean, whoever's supposed to be in charge of Cuba, right? Like they're gonna oust the president of Cuba, put in the VP, and it'll be some shit like that because they're going for Cuba next, 100%, without a doubt. I'm just waiting for that shit.
Cuba, just say you have nukes, and then we won't come for you.
Facts. Dan, thanks for the $5. What are your thoughts on the chance of a false flag attack in the U.S. 9/11 too? I'm worried about it, bro. I'm worried about it because they're gonna try to do some shit that like would justify this war. They're gonna try to do like a big attack and say, "See, that was Iran. That's why we have to keep doing this." And like I'm scared of it for sure.
Yeah, same.
You could make the argument. There's some also just like there might actually be some actual blowback. That's possible, but I'm more scared of like a false flag type shit.
Yeah.
The real old bussy jumbo. Thanks for the $5. Real corn heads in the chat. Rise up. Shout out all the corn heads, man. George Wade, shout out again, man. Congrats on 22,000 subs. Let's go. Yeah, man. That's awesome.
It's slowly growing, but it's
about to get you to 100K, bro. We're gonna hit that 100K mark at some point, man. Like we're on the path. We're on the track to 100K.
Oh, you a lot of respect and love for your support.
Oh, anytime, man. Pablo Fenrir, thanks for the $5. In the age of Trump 2.0, the Left Tea Party, do you need experience or some background to run for Congress versus Wall Street APAC incumbent or run with anything? No, I think there's going to be a lot of people who didn't even raise that much money that are going to win. You know what I'm saying? Like we've already seen that in some of the special elections. Like it'll be like a Trump plus 25 district and the Democrat will win with like 1/10 the amount of money. So there's going to be some wild upsets and it's going to be a glorious thing to see for sure. Yep. Senior Cosmo, thanks for the $5. You should have Vosh on KKF. It's been a minute since the last time, and you both should start listening to Lil Uzi Vert since he's the best modern rapper. Yeah, I'll reach out to Vosh. We could have him back on. That sounds good.
I don't know a lot of Lil Uzi Vert songs, but like I just see him and like he just fucking irritates me how he looks.
Yeah.
Like his whole like swagger is just he kind of annoys me.
Joshua, thanks for the $10. If you were the judge of a most smug competition, Michael Knowles and Scott Jennings were the contestants, who would win? I got to go Scott Jennings, but just by a little bit, not even by a lot. He's just
his face is just an act. I don't know the Scott Jennings guy.
Scott Jennings is the CNN asshole who like is on the panel show and sucks off Trump every day.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
He's bad, but he's the worst, I would say. But Michael Knowles is right behind him. But to your point, he's faking it, so like that's why it's like the smug is put on.
Facts. Yep.
The other guy is just punchable.
Yes.
Dank Delord, thanks for the $5. Any chances of talking to veterans who were formerly MAGA or were more forgiving of Trump but aren't anymore, like Valhalla, VFT, FT, or a combat veteran? Yeah, potentially. I'd have to talk to Crystal, but that's not a bad idea. I like the idea of somebody who's like a totally reformed MAGA person who's like, fuck this guy. The history video game and game for 730. Thanks for the $10. My conspiracy theory is that Hegseth and Trump will start reactivating the deactivated divisions for their wars following the draft. I predicted Venezuela months before Maduro went down, so watch out. Yeah, man. I don't know. Just the fact that they didn't even rule out the draft thing is fucking crazy. It's so crazy. Like, this country is not going to, it's going to snap. Like, nobody wants to go fight for in fucking Iran. This isn't like 9/11 where people were signing up after that to go fight in Iraq and Afghanistan. This is totally different. Nobody believes this shit. Everybody fucking is like, wait, why are we fighting these people?
Yeah. No, I think you made this point to our boy. It was just like, now is so different than like in the past where like you were fighting for like an actual reason. Like, bro, now people are fighting
up to fight the Nazis.
Yeah, like exactly.
Yeah. And I can see, I wouldn't have signed up for, Iraq or Afghanistan, but I could see how somebody would, because they were told, they attacked us and they're the problem, right? But this time it's like, they were like, Iran was being super reasonable and we're like, fuck you, we're just going to bomb you,
Yep.
Penn Taxon Scene, thanks again, bro, for the $10. Trump just said the Tomahawk missiles that struck the school could have been anyone's Tomahawk. Tomahawks are very generic. Tomahawks are made in Phoenix and only sold to 4 of our allies. That's exactly right. There are no... Israel doesn't even have Tomahawks. It's just us. We're the only ones in that fight that have it. And there are no, like, they bought a black market Tomahawk. That's not a thing. So, like, he just brazenly lied.
But they're still investigating.
Yeah, they're investigating. Exactly. Dickie McGee's axe, thanks for the $10. If you could live in any period and location to report news, where and when would you pick? Pick your outlet, even unrealistic like YouTube in ancient Rome. I'd see you supporting underground bootlegging. That's hilarious. It's a tough one, man. It's a good question, but I mean, I guess I don't want to go further back. The further back you go, the less like modern amenities you have, and the more you'd hate that, right? But I mean, I would like to cover like the civil rights movement. I would like to cover the civil rights movement. And like the anti-Vietnam War shit and stuff like that. Like right now, I feel like right now is akin to like the 1920s or the 1960s or the 1890s. Like that's what we're in right now, this moment. So like it would be living through that. But I mean, ultimately, you want to live through a time where it was like relative peace and stability, right? So like the 1990s probably would be the best. You go back to like 1990 to 2000 would be the best. Like the
Monica Lewinsky shit would be some good YouTube content.
True. Yeah, that would be good. Fucking thumbnails that are like, Bill Clinton sucked off in the White House.
Cigar and asshole, question mark?
Someone who really cares. Thanks for the $10. Any advice for trying to chill with normies who literally just can't be bothered to care about anything? I'm talking Dems. Haha. I feel I'm going crazy. They only focus on their shit. Any advice for trying to chill with normies who literally just can't be bothered to care about anything? I mean, it sounds like you're saying you want to hang out with people who do want to talk politics, right? That's what it sounds like to me. I would say go check out the Secular Talk Discord if you're not in there already, because that's what they do. They talk politics, and they
get your ID ready,
hang out and shit. But yeah, like most people, it's the opposite. They're like, how do I get away from the political shit? You're saying, how do I get with people who actually want to talk about real shit, right? That's what it seems like to me. So yeah, I would say join the Secular Talk Discord.
Thank you.
Cartoon, thanks for the $5. Which of these comedians, actors do you think are the best? Ben Stiller, Jim Carrey, Adam Sandler, Owen Wilson. Go ahead, Coral. I'll go after you. I'm curious what you have to say. I think you're going to go Carrey first. Don't you love Jim Carrey the most?
I do like Jim Carrey the most. I think comedy-wise, though, like Adam Sandler, just because like I think he understands comedy. I don't know. My personal preference, Jim Carrey, Adam Sandler. And then I think Ben Stiller, then Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson isn't really like comedy, I wouldn't say. But yeah, Jim Carrey also like is a good actor too. I think maybe Adam Sandler won because I feel like he's more straight comedy. I don't know if he can do more serious shit.
So mine is different and the same as yours, because the same, I agree that Owen Wilson is last, and I think I change everything else. So I think I would go, for my taste, I got to go probably Ben Stiller, Adam Sandler, Jim Carrey, Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would go with.
That's fair. Yeah. But also, like, Jim Carrey, I don't think is putting out comedy shit anymore. And
no, I mean, neither. Like, none of these guys are doing that much anymore. Adam Sandler did the new Happy Gilmore, but like that was, that was like came out from under a rock to do that shit,
exactly. Yeah.
Time Bandit, thanks for the $10. Read this in Mark Levin's voice. You Marxist Islamists don't want to bomb Cuba after Iran? You're no better than the Hitler youth on college campuses saying from the river to the sea. There you go. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the $10. Tricks, thanks for the $5. Rationality rules. Great breakdown on Kyle debate maxing and aviator mogging Knowles. Yeah, shout out to that guy, man. Shout out to Rationality Rules because I've known of his channel for a while and I'll watch his videos every now and then. And I distinctly remember after I smacked down Michael Knowles in that debate, I remember thinking after it, like, damn, I hope that Rationality Rules guy does a breakdown of the debate because he goes into extreme detail about the strategies being deployed and what works and what doesn't. And like, he did exactly that. So shout out to him. Everybody go check that out. Rationality Rules, and you'll see the video of me versus Michael Knowles. Is probably one of the latest, like 3 videos or so. Check that out. It was awesome.
Thanks, Tricks.
And sub to that guy. He's awesome. Sarah Zhang, thanks for the $5. This piece of shit steals our tax dollars, then has the nerve to tell us, just deal with the short-term pain at the gas pumps. How long till he cries?
Croaks?
I think it's supposed to be Croaks.
Yeah.
I think could be any time within this term. I think is very possible because he's obese and he's damn near 80. And yeah, he is
fucking thing on his body.
He is stealing our fucking tax dollars and for the worst possible shit. I totally agree with you. So, and the gas prices are going to get worse and worse and worse. So I'm just telling everybody, buckle up because the gas prices are about to get really fucking bad. Really fucking bad.
I just saw the other day. I just filled up the other day. It was like $3.89 or some OD shit. And I like saw it and I was like, damn, that's kind of expensive for right now.
Yep. All because of the fucking stupid war that nobody wanted. All because of the stupid fucking war. Thank you, Sarah. Adrian, thanks for the $10. Kyle, is there any plan for Kyle out of context video? I keep watching the old ones. Love you. I love you too. And the person who used to do them doesn't really do them anymore. And I told my editor, Peter, I said, anytime I say something crazy, stupid, wild, whatever, just flip that bitch out and just put it in a folder. And then eventually we'll get together and we'll fucking, splice it all together. Right. And I gotta ask him if he's been doing that because
well, if he doesn't fire that motherfucker, because if you told him that shit, he should be doing it.
But everybody, shout out to Leon. Leon used to make those, and he was the best at them. And I hope Leon's doing well. I don't know if he's still out there watching the show or whatever. But shout out to Leon, man. Love you. You did a lot of great stuff there. Appreciate it.
Shout out to OGs.
Jay, thanks for the $5. I think we didn't learn after pulling troops from the South. Are you saying we should have gone harder against the Confederacy? Because if you are, I agree. Shout out to you, bro. So what? Who really cares? Thanks for the $10. Kyle, thoughts on the fourth turning theory? Also, y'all ever get Ed Zitron on KKF? We haven't gotten that guy on. And I don't know what the fourth turning theory is. I do not know.
You guys should have, I think Ben Shapiro had him on, but it was always the mentalist. He is this mentalist that fucking reads people's minds and shit like that. I'm just fascinated by the guy.
So that shit is fake as fuck, dog.
No, but he does crazy shit. He'll ask you some shit of to write down your best friend's name and if he didn't know me or some shit, he would be like, it's the third letter is an R. He does weird shit, bro. It's so crazy. I don't know how he does it, but he fucking reads people's minds.
What if he asks you to think of some shit and you think of some dirty ass shit and then he gets it? That'd be crazy.
He does shit like that, bro. It's insane. That's why you guys have the juice to have him on your shit and tell me if it's actually real. So O's the mentalist. Look him up. Tell Crystal or your producer or some shit to reach out to that motherfucker. Because he does political shit. He's always on CNN and MSNBC, and he just did Ben Shapiro and got mad shit for it.
Francis, thanks for the $10. Kyle, sometimes your Trump impression turns into Fozzie Bear, and I love it. Don't ever adjust. I'm a huge fan of yours. We need more unapologetic voices like yours. Thank you for doing what you do. Well, thank you for listening, and I appreciate it. Thank you for the kind comment on my Trump impression. Bren, thanks for the $5. Trump got lucky. DNC helped him. USA wanted Bernie. That's exactly fucking right. Appreciate the $5, bro.
Thanks, bro. I was at a Bernie.
Eagles fly. Thanks for the $5. What's going on, guys? I came out to the living room to my girlfriend watching the Melania documentary. Shit, low-key is crazy. Y'all need to check it out.
Nah, yeah,
I'm sure it's they try so hard to suck her off and make her seem oh, she's so special and what she's doing is so amazing. I'm sure it's rank propaganda. So it might even be worth it just to as a cringe watch, laughing at it type watch. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that Melania documentary.
Jack, thanks for the $5. Trump keeps ruining sports. Luckily, as a Mets fan, I can root for Soto and the Dominican team, and Lindor's wife works for Zoran. There you go. Yeah. That's a great way out.
Although Juan Soto did say his most favorite times of playing baseball was when he was with the Nationals and the Yankees. So I think he regrets leaving the Yankees. But it is fun watching the Dominican team. Dude, they play baseball and it's like they hit a home run and they're like fucking dancing around the bases. It's like the craziest shit ever.
All right, let's rapid fire these bitches because I'm about to go to sleep soon. The Wizard of Baltimore, thanks for the $10 to the access of Epstein. Gandhi's well-known dictum, be the change you wish to see in the world, should be rephrased as you are already the horror you are looking for and fear in the world. Slavoj Žižek. Well, shout out to you, bro. Appreciate the $10. Arshan, thanks for the $5. Did you know Landry Shamet reposted breaking points on his Telegram story a few days ago? Pretty cool. Shout out to Shamet, man. I'm going to tell Crystal about that. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of gangster.
Good to know. That's great to know. Young Cheeseman, thanks for the $5. Kyle is a South Carolinian. Your impression of Lindsey Graham today had me dying. My gay former roommate used to call him Miss Lindsay. Yeah. That one came out. I fucking nailed that one. I must admit. Everybody go watch the Lindsey Graham video because he fucking said, he was like, we're going to blow all these people. I was like, oh, you can't say that, dog. You can't say that.
I mean, he meant that shit.
He meant like blow them up, but it sounded like he was saying he was going to suck them off. So that just opened up the door, you know.
Might have meant that too.
Simon, thanks for the $5. I'm Italian. If things go badly, Kyle, you can always ask for political asylum in my country. Bro, that's my lineage is from there, dog. My dad's family was here since like the revolution, and my mom's side came. It was my mom's grandma came here from Italy. Black Diamond, thanks for the $5. Kyle, what are your thoughts on certain political commentators claiming to be leftist, but then saying they want America to be culturally conservative? I don't know who you're talking about, but I mean, if you're a leftist, you should also be a leftist on social issues, not just on economic issues. So shout out to you, bro. Jimmy, thanks for the $5. I feel if Trump passes the left Tea Party, will get stronger because corporate Dems will think they can be bipartisan again, which will enrage the base. That's an interesting point. I never thought of that. I can totally see that happening. Shout out to you, Jimmy.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Gary, thanks for the $10. Miss Shaq versus Robinson, KG versus Duncan, Kobe versus Iverson, the NBA fucking trash. Adam Zionist Silver is the worst commissioner. I've not watched a single game. No NBA players, not progressive. They're more progressive than other sports people. Yeah. That's a fact. I mean, they might be a little like mainstream progressive, but they're definitely progressive. And I also missed those matchups that you laid out there, bro. Appreciate you. Marcel, thank you for the $10. I did the have my own interest and I was vibing by myself. And that's how I got many of my exes and my boyfriend for sure. That's good. Good for you. Appreciate you. Jagger, thanks for the $10. Dem primary voters might be suicidal if they select Newsom. By far the worst Dem governor, and affordability argument will sink his ass. Also, way too progressive on social issues. Honestly, I think a ham sandwich could beat whatever Republican runs in 2028, assuming it's free and fair. So it really, like, genuinely, whoever gets through the Dem primary, I think is going to win. Swagman, if it's free and fair. Swagman, thanks for the $5. What's up, boys? We all don't fuck with the Rogan sphere, LOL, but who are some of your favorite comedians right now? Shout out to John Marco Ceresi. Shout out to Stavros. He's the man. And I'll leave it at that.
Maniscalco is pretty funny too.
Corin's always loved that guy.
Yeah.
Daisy, thanks for the $10. Reddit atheist here. Actually, Jesus wasn't all about love because he endorsed the Old Testament, including the slavery, war, stonings, etc. So maybe Republicans do have Christian values. I mean, yeah, the fact of the matter is, you could make an argument for acting like an asshole or acting like a good person based in the Bible. But I think the point stands that Jesus, in most of the time in the New Testament, is all about love and shit. So, I think Tallarico more represents that than any Republican asshole. Senior Cosmo, thanks for the $5. Kyle, you should have Vosh on KKF. It's been a minute. We already did this one. And yes, I will do that. Mohit. Buttercup. I met my husband on Craigslist in 2008. We got married in 2010. We have been married 16 years and have 13-year-old twin girls. He's 41 and I'm 46. Well, shout out to you. That's adorable that you guys met on Craigslist. Mohit, thanks for the $10. What's your analysis of Democratic primary results? W's, wins, Ojeda, Frederick Haynes, Tallarico, Greg Cesar, loss, Nila Alam. We need a lot more wins for a progressive Tea Party revolution. Yeah, I mean, Rome was built in a day, brother. But, you know, we're in the best place we've been maybe ever at this point. Well, not, I mean, FDR's era was better, but best since then. So there's a lot of positive to look at. But appreciate you, man. Said, thank you for the $5. Hi, guys. Longtime fan of you both. Kyle, are you aware of any celebrities who watch your show? And if so, who? Well, we just mentioned Sean Waltman of who's X-Pac from WWE. He watches. I'm sure there's others as well, but I'm blanking on them right now. I don't know if I've ever had celebrities DM to say I watch your shit. You know what I'm saying? I know Anthony Fantano sometimes watches my shit. Shout out to him. Yeah, I'm not sure outside of that. I have to like think about it. Benny, thanks for the $5. Do you think Scotty Scheffler is struggling because everyone expects him to win every week with -20? I don't know. I'd have to look at like his stats. I don't know which part of his game is struggling, but there was a time where like his putting was like abysmal, but everything else was great. So I don't know if it's still that or if now he lost his driver or lost his iron play. But Nobody's Tiger Woods but Tiger Woods. Only Tiger kept that shit up for like 15 years straight. So just everybody understand that.
Other good golfers now too.
Totally. Yeah. A lot of people going on runs, young kids coming up that are beast. John Daly Jr. was tied for the lead in his first tournament ever in Puerto Rico this past week. That guy Blades Brown is a fucking beast and he's like a child. So like, yeah, there's a lot of competition coming up, but Scotty's a beast right now, but nobody's Tiger. Only Tiger is Tiger. So I don't expect him to win like every week. Only Tiger did that shit. Mohi, thanks for the $5. Thoughts on winners and losers of day one of NFL free agency? That's a question for Corin because I don't
Ravens got Max Crosby. That's a big one. And the Jets did well today too. They got a lot of players. And also the 49ers got Mike Evans. That's a big deal.
If there were 200 Kyles and 200 Sagar and Jetties or 200 Dave Smiths in Congress plus same split in Senate, what bipartisan bills would pass? I mean, obviously what I would do is I'd work with Dave Smith on the foreign policy stuff to like stop wars, and I'd work with him on like civil liberties stuff to protect rights. And with Sagar, I'd work with him on more economic stuff for like union stuff and like protecting Social Security and shit like that. So you could probably get some good stuff done. Become Newman, thanks for the $5. I'm blackpilled on liberal democracy, China, Vietnam, central planning, and 5-year plans under one-party rule superior to even SOCDEM. Thoughts? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Like, very clearly, we're struggling. I mean, obviously, you'd have to compare, like, Sweden and Norway and Denmark to those countries, but yes, at the moment, China is impressing me more and more, and liberal democracy is sort of coming up short. It's a real shame. But maybe there's a mix you can have there, sort of like a middle ground between the two, that you can adjust more central planning, but also democracy involved in it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Justin, thanks for the $5. Kyle, would you ever consider uploading Secular Talk as a video podcast to Spotify? Big fan from Toronto. As a video podcast, no, but I believe we do audio podcasts on Spotify. So it's like videos on YouTube, audio is elsewhere. Katie Mullins, thanks for the $10. I'm coming in late. I think both of you are amazing human beings. I love your friendship. I watch Kyle's posts every day. Well, thank you, Katie Mullins. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you, and thank you for the $10. Dickie McGeezax, thanks again. In Messi's defense for clapping, not for attending. He doesn't speak English. I already lost LeBron. I can't lose my 2 goats. Let me cope. Yeah, that is cope for sure. You are coping. That is maximum cope. Official Voronin, thanks for the $5. Kyle, do you have a personal beef with Mark Andreessen? To be honest, if Corin went bald, I think he would have the exact same head shape as Mark Andreessen. Goat. Yeah, fuck that guy. That guy, Mark Andreessen's a liar. He went on Joe Rogan's show and he lied about the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, pretending like it was bad when it's like one of the best things our government does. So fuck that guy.
And I hope I don't go bald.
Yeah, and Corin does not have that head shape. Corin has a normal head shape, not like a cone head. Justin, thanks for the $5. Do you see Reza Pahlavi get pranked by Russian comedians pretending to be the German government officials willing to strike Iran? I did see that, and that says how serious that guy is. Like he's a joke. Justin, thanks for the $5. Hi guys, I feel like our elected officials who are left of center aren't sounding the alarm nearly enough about the midterms. Democracy is on the line. I totally fucking agree. From your lips to God's ears, bro. 135 Twilight, thanks for the $10. Hey guys, what's your opinion on Tom Steyer, the billionaire running for governor of California? Would he be more progressive than Newsom, or is being a billionaire too much of a red flag? No, I mean, he's a class traitor. He's definitely, he's being a class traitor at the moment. There's no doubt about it. So I think as of right now, he's probably the most progressive option in the race. I think he's more progressive than Eric Swalwell, for example. So, he's probably the one. Area 51, thanks for the $5. Stop asking Kyle fragrance questions. He might get the idea. I don't need this stress from politics and quit secular talk and become a fragrance YouTuber. I would never abandon the politics for that. I'm the politics guy. There's no escaping it now. It is what it is, Michael, thanks for the $5. I tried to send this before. Google said it was successful. YouTube said it was unsuccessful, so might get charged 2 times. You think Iran still has the photos? I don't. That's a great question. I don't think they still have the photos because I think they would have released them by now if they had them. I think it was a bluff on their part. Justin, thanks for the $5. Chelsea Skip Bayless posted a video of him and his wife discussing the war in Iran. I did see that. Who does he think that appeals to? Holy washed. Did you see that, Corin? It was so embarrassing. It was the worst video I've ever seen.
A fucking joke.
Oh my God.
Trying to be cool.
How are you a professional talker and you suck at talking? Like he sucked at talking.
Yeah, he's bad.
Chicken Warrior, thanks for the $5. Hey, Kyle, would you mind doing a deep dive on sharecropping? A lot of Americans don't know that slavery didn't really end until sharecropping did. That's not really my lane. Like I'm, the news of the day type stuff, but I'm sure there's some video essayist out there that could do a deep dive on that. That'd be fucking awesome. Prisoner of Capitalism, thanks for the $5. I know Kamala would have been better in the short term, but so was Joe Biden, and Biden led us to Trump 2.0, which is worse than if Biden had just lost. I feel like that's a little bit of nihilistic anti-electoralism cope right there. That and I made this point, if Al Gore won in 2000, we'd be like in heaven right now. No Iraq war, no Afghanistan war, no torture, no fucking, whole generation being fucked. If Bernie won in 2016, we'd be great. If just Kamala won this time and not Trump, that too would be such a fucking game changer. There'd be no Iran war. There'd be no Venezuela bullshit. There'd be no concentration camps, no ICE shooting people in the face in the street. So it's not like, I'm sorry, it's not close, and we would have been much better off if Kamala won. Anyway, Francisca, thanks for the $5. Do you guys agree that Jesse Waters is the most toxic Fox pundit? I know it's hard to rate these turds. I would say on net, Sean Hannity did way more damage because Sean Hannity's been on the air since like 1996, cheering every war, cheerleading every tax cut for the rich. So he's actually worse. Poe, thanks for the $5. Latafa Assad is the clone of Dior Elixir. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Interesting. Is it good enough where I should get that one instead of Dior Elixir? Because, saving money seems like a good idea. So you let me know. I have both, and Assad is... Wait, go back.
Oh, sorry.
I have both, and Assad is very similar and way cheaper. Very important. Get Latafa Assad, not Latafa Elixir Assad. Okay. So you're recommending I get that over Dior Elixir. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Spot Dogs, thanks for the $5. Has Kyle tried any perfumes by Zoologist? Wanting to try their musk deer fragrance. I have not tried that, but I appreciate you, bro.
Musk deer fragrance does not smell like it. Sound like it's going to smell good.
Freddie Gomez, thanks for the $7. Hey, Kyle, is there a chance that you would ever return to debating? I would love to watch you mop the floor with Andrew Wilson. Cheers from Canada. Yeah, I mean, look, I just did the Michael Knowles thing recently. I would definitely do. I almost was able to do Piers Morgan for the Iran debate, but it just didn't work. The timing just didn't work out. I couldn't make it work with the timing that they wanted, so I didn't end up doing it. But yeah, like whenever I can, I'll absolutely debate stuff.
Thanks, Freddie.
Scotty, thanks for the $5. Do you ever clap back at some of the hate you get on Twitter? In particular, Colin Wright and the right are calling you TDS for speaking the truth. No, I don't even know who Colin Wright is. So no, I never clap back. I never read my replies. So like, I never see what people are saying. That allows me to just free myself up and say whatever the fuck I want. Whatever people bark back, I'm not even listening, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Red Wolf, thanks for the $5. Kyle, when will you interview Jacob Andrews for Congress? You don't reply to my tweets or Lilith on Discord. I'm your biggest fan for 10 years. Hello. Well, hello, Red Wolf, and I appreciate you being a fan. Go back to that one, Corin.
Oh, sorry. Where's it? Right here.
Red Wolf.
Here, sorry.
You don't reply to my tweets on or Lilith on Discord. There is no guarantee that I will interview any particular candidate, but Jacob Andrews for Congress, if anybody's interested in looking, and they could be part of this progressive Tea Party wave. But shout out to you, bro. Thanks for being a fan for 10 years. I appreciate it. Jagger, thanks for the $5. Speaking of AI, someone made an AI photo of Tom Holland and Zendaya wedding, and it got 10 million likes. Imagine how much more money that poster made on IG. Yeah, that's fucking crazy, bro. AI's out of control. They got to get this shit under control, dog.
Towards the bottom here.
Benny Johnson's Twitter ads. Thanks for the $20. My prediction for majors: Rose wins Masters. That'd be so cool. Scotty wins PGA. Rory wins US Open, and Rahm sadly wins the Open. I think Europeans are ready to dominate the golf world. That'd be a good calendar year, bro. I would like all those. I love Rose. Rose is awesome.
Or Tiger. Tiger winning the Masters would be cool.
Man, if he even plays, it'll break the fucking internet. Southeast Coys, thanks for the $5. What I love about the 2020 Dem primary was that it felt like Medicare for all was the main topic. Going into 2028, I feel that's not the case. Thoughts? Going into 2028, the main topic better be locking up fucking MAGA and locking up the Epstein class. Like, that has to be the main thing. Like, we got to arrest these people before we could heal as a nation, Codename, thanks for the $5. Would y'all be in favor of just doing revolution? If we're honest, the midterms will be rigged. In my opinion, got to organize to stop tease to save lives. But what do you think? Well, revolution, I mean, look, they have nuclear weapons, they have tanks, they have attack helicopters. Like, we can never win an actual revolution, so we have to find other ways to win, and that includes that includes jamming up the economy through things like a general strike. That includes organizing. That includes elections. That includes a lot of stuff. But actual revolution, we don't have the ability to actually fight that and win that. Daniel, thanks for the $10. Up, boys. What is the best CD for cuisine overall? Also, what are your top 5 favorite albums? Love. I'm not a big album. I've never been a big album guy.
Yeah,
I bought like maybe 5 albums or less in my life. I'm more of like a just get a song on fucking on my iPhone type guy. So I can't really answer that one. Best city for cuisine overall. I mean, that's a tough one. I got to go New York just because it's
cool. New York, Chicago, LA. Got to have some of the most goated spots.
Notice left, thanks for the $10. Have you looked into the situation in Alberta, who has a movement to separate from Canada, and now the Trump administration is in favor in order to ultimately consume Alberta into the U.S.? Yes, that's definitely what they're trying to do. That's why Bessent said that shit the other day. But I don't know if they'll be able to pull it off just because there's so much other shit going on, but that's good. Like, I hope they don't fucking pull it off. But they're going with the Russia strategy. It's the Russia strategy, divide and conquer. Ian Weatherford, thanks for the $5. You should get Kiriakou on for long-form convo about everything Middle East related. Well, thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Definitely look into that guy. Malone, thanks for the $5. What are your reasonable predictions for how this war plays out over the next several weeks? Continued bombing, boots on the ground, nukes. I just see there's no way it stops, because even if Trump and Netanyahu stop bombing, Iran is going to keep going because they're trying to extract a price for the fact that they were fucked with, right? And like they need the West to know you can't do this again. So we need to destroy the economy so that you can't do this again. And so I see it continuing to go. I think we're going to hit a big recession, potentially a depression. I think the economy is barbecue chicken, and I think Trump is going to keep going back and forth like a chicken with his head cut off. And I think they might end up doing some crazy psychotic shit, maybe nuking, maybe something else. But like, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good for sure. Christian, thanks for the $5. I'm Mexican-American, Rican, and got family who is still MAGA. What would you do? Not talk politics with them is all you can do, bro. That's all you can do. Prisoner of capitalism, thanks for the $5. How will you react if Trump steals the midterms and Dems just roll over and take it? Would that make you more likely to run for office in 2028? Man, I don't even want to think about that right now. But if that were to happen, I would be absolutely furious. There's been moments where I feel like I got to get out in the streets, and like right now, so I imagine that feeling would be even stronger then. Probably be out in front of the White House recording shit and fucking losing my damn mind. Time Bandit, thanks for the $5. Clarification of my prediction. I believe Rubio will be Vance's running mate in 28, not Newsom's. Yeah, I thought that was what you were trying to say. Yeah, that would make more sense. Mr. Dudeman, although they kind of hate each other, so I'm not sure if that would work. Mr. Dudeman, thanks for the $5. Got secular talks in Yardy since 2014, I believe, back in the amazing atheist/DP days. Thoughts on alt fragrances? Also getting my ITYS into MAGA family.
I told you so.
I told you so into MAGA family. Yeah, that makes sense. You could definitely do that all day. Alt fragrances, I'm not sure what you're talking about, so I can't really comment on it, but I assume you're talking about non-designer ones, like niche ones. I don't have that many. I'm more of a designer guy than a niche guy. I haven't really gotten into niche ones yet because they're like a little more funky, but maybe eventually I'll get into those as well. Philip Nelson, thanks for the $10. Did you all hear about Jeb Bush coming out of the woods to praise the Trump administration for the war in Iran? Shouldn't be surprising considering the fact that he is a member of the Bush family. Exactly right. I mean, these people are fucking demons, and Trump is a neocon to the max. He's an imperialist fucking warmonger. And so, look, they all come full circle. They all end up in the same fucking place, these Republican scum.
Have you seen this?
Jay Sank, thanks for the $5. Why so many Jalens in the NBA? I think there's way too many Jalens in the NBA. Check out the Jalen rap reel. Haha.
Have you seen that video?
I don't think I have, no.
Oh, it's great. A guy made a quick little rap of like there's like 30 Jalens in the NBA, and it actually has a catchy ass beat to it. I'll send you after.
Clark, thanks for the $12. Nothing air quote Dems do from here on out can be trusted either. Can it? What in the actual? I don't know what that means, that nothing they can do can be trusted. They are objectively, factually better, and like the world would be in a much better place if they were elected. So there's certain ones that are unforgivable, Chuck Schumer, Hakeem Jeffries, like a bunch of them, but any hope to save the planet is with them. Let's be serious here. Soul Aperture, thanks for the $5. Big Seltzer, can you get Gary Chambers on sometime? He has an interesting perspective on flipping the South blue by getting out black voters. I feel like I've had him on before, although I'm not sure. I may have. I really don't remember. Your KC comrade, thanks for the $5. Hartzell Gray is going to help turn Missouri blue and socialist. Please interview him. Endorsed by DSA and Roe. Well, that'd be amazing if he could turn Missouri blue. That would be a true feat right there. Appreciate you. Dominic, thanks for the $5. Do you like the song Symphony for the Devil? I don't think I've ever heard, or Sympathy for the Devil. I don't think I've ever heard it. Can't say I've ever heard it. Wally, thanks for the $5. I'm in Canada. You can crash here. Well, I don't know if you're the safest there either, because Trump could fucking decide to invade your ass too. So I might go further away. That Zionist guy, thanks for the $10. Kyle, are you open to making videos that support a certain country? We're currently paying $7,000 per post because if you don't join our program, you are anti-Semitic. Which country would you be referring to? I'm not sure. You want me to make good videos about Panama? Is that what you want? I'm just kidding. Shout out to you, bro. Chicken Warrior, thanks for the $5. Hey, Kyle and Corin, do you know of any good Mediterranean spots in North Carolina? Me and my wife have been wanting to go on a date and try some. Love y'all. We love you too, bro. I do not know any restaurants in North Carolina.
Google that shit. You'll find some banging.
I've been there a few times, but I don't know any of the cuisine or anything like that. What a Bezzy, thanks for the $5. I don't understand how people support Trump unless they want World War III or the nukes to fly. Well, that's exactly right. And the people that remain, maybe that is exactly what they want, because these last ones that are with him are beyond psychopathic. Pentaxin Scene, thanks again, man, for the $10. Kyle, you bested the bean tweet with Triple H Hamhead Homan. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know that one landed. People seem to like the Hamhead Homan. It's true. His head looks like a literal ham. Dawi, thanks for the $5. Yeah, people who get mad at those on the left trying to make sure the Dems don't go to the center are hella dumb, especially when the enemy is the right. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly right. Appreciate you, bro. Stephen Peoples, thanks for the $20. Seeing reports of Netanyahu and Ben-Gvir assassinated, do you think there's any truth to this? Would it be wild if true? No, all I saw was Netanyahu's brother, speculation about that, and Ben Gvir, speculation about that, but no legitimate outlets yet. I've been doing the show for the past 3 hours, but I'll obviously look into it when I'm off air, but nothing guaranteed yet. Cody, thanks for the $5. Hey guys, long-time listener, very important question. What are your thoughts on Charles Barkley's opinion on the women of San Antonio? The big old women down in San Antonio need them big old. Victoria ain't got no secret down there. Neto, thanks for the $5. Would either of you guys be open to adopting the VTuber format? Anime, Kyle, and Corin for the win. I don't know what that means, but I'm not sure
what VTuber is, but yeah, it's us in cartoon characters would be kind of gangster.
We shout out to Drew, who did us.
Oh, right. Yeah, Drew, man. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Paging Dr. Lamp, thanks for the $5. Corin, what's your normal take on how Trump is still alive at 80, eating McDonald's and drinking Diet Coke every day? How about you, Kyle? I mean, bro, sometimes it just happens, right? Like, everybody knows the stories of the smoker who lives to like 95 for no goddamn reason. Like, Trump's one of those guys that just eats McDonald's every fucking day and he's fat as fuck, but somehow he's still alive at fucking 80. I don't know, man. Like, It's just a roll of the dice. And he's also mega fucking rich. So, you go to the doctor and get whatever help you need,
Exactly. All right, there's like 5 left.
Stadiophile, thanks for the $5. Please weigh in on Ben Meisalis' impressions. Mind you, I love the man, but his impressions are the worst I've ever heard. Mark Levine. I love that guy, man. I got nothing bad to say about Ben Meisalis. The Midas touch is just I was skeptical of them at the beginning, but as time has gone by, they've more than proven their worth. I mean, they do some phenomenal coverage. They're great. But I never heard his impression, so I can't comment on that. And I'm surprised I haven't, because I watch a decent amount of him, but I've never heard the impressions. Soul Lapture, thanks for the $5. Corin, can we get a KK March Madness bracket group?
Do you fill any March Madness brackets?
I used to. I haven't done it in a hot minute. I haven't done it in a hot minute. What about you?
I used to at work just because like they were the official ball. Wilson was the official ball of the NCAA, but I don't have any reason really to do it right now, so I probably won't.
Adam King, thanks for the $5. Kyle, look into Diego Maradona, GOAT of soccer, pre-Messi / Ronaldo era, socialist, rejected White House invites, called out FIFA corruption, and marched in anti-war protests. That's my GOAT right there, Diego Maradona. Shout out to you, Adam. Appreciate that, man.
He won a World Cup with Argentina with the hand of God. Someone kicked it and he hit it with his hand and scored a goal, but they gave him the goal.
William, thanks for the $5. Texas black voter. In my late 20s, I voted for Talarico. 10% is still 80,000 people. Have you seen the viral clip of Reverend Haynes calling out Israel? I did. That guy who replaced Jasmine seems genuinely better than Jasmine. He seems like a GOAT. He's ahead of everybody on that issue. So shout out to him. Jono, thanks for the $20. Hey, Kyle, a good debunk to the whole one race created the West is much of it came from the Romans, which absorbed the innovations, peoples, and customs of many cultures across places like Africa and the East to form its system. That's exactly right. I think that's a phenomenal point. The other point is in the U.S., like, let's be serious. Black people built this country. Like, black people built this country. Full stop. You know what I'm saying? So, like, oh, it's built by white people. No, it's not. It's built by black people. Like, let's be serious.
Facts.
Chicken Warrior, thanks for the $10. Hey, Kyle, through your community, I almost got this cat a home, but it didn't work out in the end. I appreciate it anyway. It's so hard to find these critters a home. Don't know if you remember me. I do, man. I remember you trying to, help that cat out.
There were people that were like,
there were like 5 people who seemed interested. But the economy's rough out there. Whenever the economy turns rough, people literally start like, bro, we've had 2 of our cats that we have literally showed up at our door. Like somebody dumped them in the woods. They showed up at our door. And like, we just took them in, right? Yeah. That's 2 of our 3 cats. One of them we got at the shelter. 2 of them literally showed up to our door and we saved them. And so like, I think what happens is the economy's bad. They just go dump them in the woods or they do whatever. And like, we got to deal with it. So anyway, if anybody out there wants a cat, wants to save a life, Chicken Warrior, like reach out to Chicken Warrior. Yeah. He'll hook you up. But yeah, it's a real shame, man. We know that me and Crystal want to do some charity and give money to the animal shelter near us because they need the money, and like we want to help them out because I feel bad. They do all this work and save all these cats, and like a lot of them at the end of the day just don't end up getting a home. It's sad, Hi, Kyle and Corin. Shout out to Chelsea Williams. Thanks for the $10. Hi, Kyle and Corin. Monday nights are so much better because of you. How do you stay sane while staying on top of the news? My first child is on her way and I'm bugging out. Well, shout out to you and congratulations.
Congratulations.
And we'll try our best to make this world a better place for the kids. I often think that about our kids, Corin, that like, man, the world that we're given to them is like, it's just a mess. Right.
It's a messed up place. But don't think about that shit. Just, try to put the best,
Man, you just got to keep moving. Like that's what humans have done forever is just one foot in front of the other, keep moving, just like keep going forward, never fucking get too down. time marches on relentlessly, and we're just here for the ride. So you just got to keep going and keep trying to improve shit. There's no way out of it. That's just what we do as people,
Yeah, you'll be a great mom, Chelsea. Thanks for the support.
George Wade, shout out again, man. Thanks for the $20. Kyle, I sent Corin and James Carville a very short video today. The ex-Marine, former Clinton campaign strategist. It's the funniest. Watch it. I think I know the video you're talking about where he's screaming like, yes, I have fucking Trump derangement syndrome, and I want that shit to get worse because this motherfucker's crazy. Yes, I think I know the video you're talking about. I fucking
James
loved
Carville with a W? Is that a rare W?
That was an actual W from James Carville, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'll send you it just in case, but you've probably seen it.
Thanks, Taxicine, thanks again for the $10. Corin, thoughts on superposition along with quantum entanglement? Now that's a question.
Bro, you think I got the answer for that question? You got the wrong motherfucking guy, Taxicine. I don't know what that means, to be honest with you. I don't know what superposition along with quantum entanglement is. You know what that shit is?
Yeah, it's something about how like there's the Copenhagen School of Physics, and this is like the opposite of that, where apparently things don't you need to look at something in order for it to manifest into its final form, basically.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of the gist of it. I don't know how else to explain it.
My questions need to be like, am I putting, French fries with cheese on a burger or something like that?
John, thanks for the $5. I just want to say I appreciate everything you do, Kyle, and taking down you MAGA freaks. Do you plan on doing any more Piers Morgan appearances? Yeah, when the timing works out, absolutely. If they hit me with a topic that I know a lot about, that I can debate these freaks on, for sure. Like I said, we almost did it on Iran, but it didn't work out. Red Wolf, thanks again for the $50, man. Very kind. Corin and Kyle, Jacob Anders for Congress wants to interview with you both. You guys created my political views, so interview me. Jacob Anders, Tennessee. Please refund this if you get my other chat. I don't know. Corin will have to look into that if he knows how to do that. But
I don't know how to do that shit, bro.
Yeah.
But thank you though, bro. If you're running for some shit, good luck. Jacob Anders for Tennessee. Over him. He's a king. He's got.
So is he Jacob Anders? Is that what?
I think so.
Okay, so he was saying before interview Jacob Anders. I didn't know if he was saying that's a different person. You know what I'm saying?
Look up Jacob Anders, people, and vote for him.
Bruno Lemera, thanks for the $5. Hey, Corin and Kyle, what's your opinion on the work of legendary George Carlin? You always got to balance the stupid fucking budget. I love George Carlin. He was a total fucking like renegade, badass, rebel. Spoke truth to power. Overwhelmingly lean left, but there were some issues where he would lean right, or he would at least like make fun of the left in some limited ways. But yeah, he was like a real countercultural icon in a way that like Bill Maher can't hold a candle to him. Joe Rogan can't hold a candle to him. Like even Tim Dillon is like I think he's a lot more naive than fucking George Carlin was. But yeah, he's like one of the OG badass comedians, like Bill Hicks, very similar to Bill Hicks, like equal parts political commentator and comedian.
All right.
The $10, huge fan, been watching since 2016. I love your content. When are we bringing back Big Seltzer? Well,
Big Seltzer never left, bro.
I've been drinking this bitch all night. Been drinking it all night, so it never went anywhere, bro. Appreciate you. Okay, LOL. Thanks for the $10. Trump is horrible, but it makes zero sense to be jealous of China. Their democracy is shit. Authoritarian government that censors media big time. Journalists and activists have it much worse there than here. So you're right about that, but we need to disaggregate what we're talking about, because on that stuff, yes, they're worse. When it comes to like free speech and stuff, they're worse. But when it comes to economic development, I think that's what the person was referring to. For sure, they're kicking our ass when it comes to economic development. There's no way around it. Like they are, I mean, how much they've built so much fucking high-speed rail at a time when we haven't built fucking any of it. Like they make a decision and they could just get stuff done. They just build infrastructure like fucking crazy. And like we do ourselves no favors by pretending like that's not the case, right? Like they kick our ass when it comes to infrastructure. They kick our ass when it comes to the economy. They kick our ass when it comes to manufacturing. Like that's their whole economy is like manufacturing now. China's and so loaded. Like I saw a video of like what their airports look like and now, and it's like, it's so much grander than you can imagine. Like their cities are like, they're living like 30 years ahead of us when it comes to their cities. Like it really is true.
Yeah.
And so don't get those things conflated. Like, in that way, they're kicking our ass. That doesn't mean like we should be anti-free speech and anti-constitutional rights and in favor of like censorship. So like in some ways they're worse, but on the economic front, they're better. And I think that's the overarching point that guy was trying to make and that I was agreeing with. Okay, said Tennessee, thanks for the $5. Kyle, do you have a favorite video of yours? Mine is the Ted Cruz campaign ad he did with Duck Dynasty Dude in 2015. I'm Ted Cruz, me. I do not, unfortunately, have a favorite video of mine. It all mushes together in my head, brother. It really does. Okay, LOL, thanks for the $5. Were you and Crystal dating before KKF started or after? Also, do you and Corin think about who pays on the first date? Who does the inviting? What do you and Corin think about who pays on the first date? I'm a little old school where I always like to pay. for, when you're on a date with a woman, for sure. Whoever does the inviting, that one is a little more up in the air, but I still would prefer, myself to do that. And was I dating before KKF started? I think we were dating before KKF. Yeah, I think we were dating before KKF. Case Sutherland, thanks for the $20. Kyle, would you consider covering the threat of Trump's wall in Big Bend National Park, Texas? It's 130 miles from my hometown, and there's almost unanimous opposition from every political side in the area. Well, I haven't read anything about it, but if it comes across, my desk, I see a good article on it, and it gets into it, and I'm interested in it, then very possibly I can cover that. But I haven't seen anything on that yet.
All right, these are the last three. No more.
Dowie, thanks for the $5. Never depressed because I get fried. Hey, makes sense. I get it.
Good for you.
Marcus, thanks for the $5. It's my birthday week. Any advice for the next year of my life? I'm hitting 32. Any advice? I mean, I would need to know more about you to give you more specific, tailored advice. But I hope you're
just be positive, living
life as your true self, and I hope you have hobbies that you're interested in, and I hope that gives you fulfillment and enjoyment. And that's what I would say. But I would need to know more about you to give you tailored advice. But shout out to you.
Happy birthday, though.
Kitty, thanks for the $5. Chris Coons has a DSA endorsed challenger in the Democratic Senate primary. Chris Beardsley, please take a look when you get a chance. Shout out to Chris Beardsley, man. That's awesome. I love hearing that guy Coons is being taken on because he's horrible.
That's all of them. Kyle, thank you. I know that was a long night. We appreciate you.
All right, thank you guys, man. We appreciate all the super chats. We appreciate you watching. We love y'all. Everybody have a great rest of your night. I'm going to sleep. I don't know about you guys, but all right, later, guys. Peace.
Peace, Kyle. Love you, bro.
Love you too, man.
All right, thanks everybody. Who's got the last word? Appreciate that, Jordan. Peace. Love you guys too. Thanks everybody. We'll see you next week. We rocked out for a while. No, I'm definitely not rich. Oh, where'd your comment go? Should we end on that? All right. Love everybody. See everybody next week. Thank you. Good night, Kyle and Corin. Later. All right. Peace, everybody.